Wow, wow. We always on point. Wow, 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 wow. Yo, no refunds in Showtime. We always on point. No dirt, yo, but they call me the voice. I just dropped the link. Come and talk to your boy. Talk to me, wow. Talk to me, wow. Shout out CM. Keep it real. Shout out Priest, y'all. Go ahead, Priest, y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak. And all the pieces that I got them on my thing, they complimentary. I walk up in the building, they feel the positive energy. Haters, they gon' hate, but they not gon' finish me. I can't let them get to me. I can't let them get to me. Now I remember them old days shooting in the crate. Man, I'm feeling like I'm Shaq. I'ma move them out the paint. Man, we doing what it takes to put some food up on our plate. Ain't no way we giving up. Ain't no way we losing faith. Cause we knowing that God got us. Something going on, let's talk about it. Man, let's talk about it like grown men. If we stick together, man, I promise we gon' win. Eyes on the prize, man, I'm always on Dan. Studio session, walking down, I be going in. Freestyling straight up at the top, don't need no pen. I'm better with no friends, I'm better by myself. We gon' make it to the top, man, only time will tell why they always playing with us. I told them don't poke the bear. OGs always give me game, I'm always soaking it in. You be hating in the chat, but you know you really a fan. Man, you going outside, hating on another man. Wow, shout out Showtime, ain't no birdie, he the realest one. Why they over there chatting a fool like they JaVale or something? Wow, 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 wow. They tryna get my attention, I ain't gon' pay none. Wow, everybody put their hands in the air. If you don't like it, you can stand over there. Wow, 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 wow. Showtime, ready up in no time. Wow, wow, wow. We ain't playing both sides. No. Yeah, keep it real. Shout out Reese, go ahead and preach, when you talk to us, you better think before you speak, wow, you better think before you speak.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. We live and direct, lock and loaded. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Like always, make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all come in. We gonna have a conversation. And this is an open panel show. So y'all want to come up? I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna drop the link. Open up the floodgate. You know, get everybody on. If you want to come up, you know, some people scared. Hit that link, man. But now if you gonna bring logic to the table, you definitely welcome to come on for sure. And salute to everybody. What y'all got going on, man? Salute. I see the Devin Booker fan up in here. Devin Booker favorite fan up in here, aka Style Black. What's good? Check it, what's good? King Matt Podcast, salute to you. That boy, Devin Booker got himself an honorable fan, man. Shout out to Style Black, man. Still hanging in there. You keep hope, my brother. Keep hope. What up, AC? Black in the Bill, what's good? What up, Jarrell? The Dirica, what's good? What's good? This should be a good show. Should be a good show. Look up, man. I'll let a couple y'all come in, man. Y'all folks. Hey, boy. Hey, Style Black, boy. You know you shout out. I just want to say that. Boy, you shout out, boy. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait for me to mention something about this, huh? Boy, you that sad, huh? If you talking about Cardoso, they do put her in the paint. She just weak. Lost post position all the time and misses easy shots. But Style Black, did you feel that way last year by Camilla? Did you feel that way last year? Like, am I tripping or I didn't really? You know, there are times where I feel like she played soft. But is it me, AJ? But I definitely gotta get you up here. What up, AJ? Hey, this is an open panel, so I'm gonna get y'all up here. But did y'all feel the same way about Camilla last year though? Or is it just me, her her team do not believe in her, man. I think that's just what it is. I don't know. They like Rebecca Allen. She had Camilla got deep. She got deep position, and Rebecca Allen decided to pull up and shoot a three. Like, am I the only one not seeing that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. What I don't like about Camilla though, she be biting on them pump fakes. That's what I don't like. Y'all know I don't like when players bite on pump fakes. Stay on your feet, and especially by her being 6'7", she gotta learn how to use her feet. That's a little thing she gotta learn as a young player. But I just don't think they got the right man. Look, it's hard to put it all on these young players. HVL not look. How can I get mad at HVL? They trying to make Tyler Marsh trying to make her into something she not. Yeah, so man, you gotta be realistic. So I when I speak, I'm talking realistic. You know what I'm saying? And I grade you off your strength. What is your strengths? And I pay attention to your strengths and your weakness, not just your weakness, not just your strengths. I mean, I can't really grade a player if I just talking about the weakness or the strengths. I mean, that's crazy. What's good? What's good? What up, 500? Yeah, you catch it live for sure. Man, emotions was high last night though, man. You know, everybody's talking about Ariel Atkins. Matter of fact, let me pull up the interview. Let me pull up this interview real quick. I saw Giannis. Giannis even spoke on it, you know. Giannis said, Giannis actually saluted Ariel Atkins, you know. He actually saluted him for sticking up for what up, Mr. Man? Said Angel can do more than Camilla is a better post player. That ain't saying much. Angel has to play away from the backs to give her space. Plus, yeah, but you don't but here's the thing though. Who's responsible for that though? You don't think that's a like a coach issue? But let me pull this up though. Let me pull this up. Give me a second. Phone.
We'll open up for questions for players. What was your overall take on that? Right?
Turnovers for myself. 5 turnovers. I had to get that down and be better for this team. I know I get a lot of attention down low, and I'm trying to make a smart pass, but sometimes I need to make the easier pass. So I think just looking back at film and being able
Oh, y'all. This shit. Hey, y'all know where I can find that clip at? Where's that clip? Y'all know where that clip at? Where's the clip at? Do I need a timestamp? I'm trying to find the timestamp. But look, all I'm saying is though, she said give Tyler Marsh some grace. Man, I can kind of get to it. But she basically said give Tyler Marsh some grace. Now, you know, we've been killing Tyler Marsh, so I guess they talking about us. I don't know. Maybe talking about people on social media or because everybody voicing their opinion on him, man. Everybody see that he's not the right coach for the job, to be honest with you. I don't think he's the right coach for the job. I disagree. I disagree with Angel. To be honest with you, I expect her to come out and take up for her coach. But in reality, though, you can't tell me that this guy is putting all his players in position to succeed. Everybody's averaging career lows right now. Camilla, based off the interview I heard last night, Camilla's not happy. She's frustrated right now. They said Sheryl Swoopes was cooking Tyler Marsh. What is it? Yeah, somebody did tell me that too. Hold on. Where can I find that? Hold on. Where can I find that? Let me see. You say on her podcast? What her podcast at? If y'all got the clip, send me the clip. Where can I find her podcast? What's the name of her podcast? It's on a podcast on YouTube. Basically said Tyler Marsh is in his own head. Yeah, and Star Black, I disagree with her. Yeah, she gonna stick up for a coach. Hit the thing. Hit the thing. She said a minute 55. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let me find this. What's the name of her podcast? Y'all know the name of her podcast? Just type in Sheryl Swoopes. Yeah, I don't expect her to come out and take a dump on a coach. She ain't. Hey, look here, man. I understand you in the locker room with them, but look, it's a women's hoop show. Okay, hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Y'all. Smash the like button. Let me pull it up. The women's hoop show. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. You say the women's sports show? I don't even see that. The link is. Say here's the link. Put the link. Oh, okay. I think I found her channel, right? It's the Women Hoop Show. You have to skip towards the end. Oh yeah, it was 6. You talking about the one 6 hours ago, right? 55 minutes. They said it's my 55. What's the time stamp? At 55? He said she started talking about at 45. What's good? All right. So I think this let me pull up the
of love for the players who are getting it done this season. The Commissioner's Cup, she's in full swing. And we're down the past week of matchups, the upcoming schedule, and which teams are trending up or sliding fast. Sheryl?
Hold on, waiting on it to pop up.
Thoughts, your concerns about your teams at Women's Hoops at Odyssey.com.
Yeah, I said,
All right.
I said?
Player like Alicia Gray, who is in year 8, an amazing coach if they are better than last year, because this is what happened with Kurt Miller. He also got ravaged by Sydney Johnson for the Washington Mystics. I would also put him kind of in the okay bucket, but they're doing way better than I thought they would. Sydney Johnson was an assistant coach for Teaspoon in Chicago. And then prior to that, mostly just men's college basketball coaching. He kind of comes in a little under the radar. I don't know if the expectations were even super high. I think the Washington Mystics organization was just trying to separate themselves a little from the Tebows. You had Eric Tebow coming in, trying to just keep it together. I think that's what the Washington Mystics these last couple seasons, just trying to hold it together. And right now, Sydney Johnson is doing the positive thing of getting the best out of his rookies and getting the.
I'm on the right time stump, y'all. I'm on the right time stump. Go to 45 minutes. It's 45-16 right here.
Really, really good things out of a team as a whole. Like, they put up 107 points last week. Like, this is not what we kind of would expect from this Washington Mystics squad. So I think they're doing really solid, and especially better than I thought they would. So that's where I put those two coaches. But unfortunately, we got to talk about Tyler Marsh, because we've talked a lot about Chicago. I'm just laughing because I'm looking at Sheryl.
Sorry. I wear my emotions on my face. I'm sorry, but yeah. Girl.
No,
I'll just start with a question. Okay. You don't even have to
go for it. You don't have
to begin. Now, I was not there, not in the locker room. I don't know. I still don't know why Spoon got fired. But I honestly think she had them playing a lot harder than what they're playing right now. I'm a big Tyler Marsh fan. I really am. I liked watching what he did with the Aces, being on Becky's bench. Jordan, but something just ain't right. Something ain't right in Chicago. And I'm not even clicking. I don't even want to pick out one particular player, because Angel Reese she's been getting beat across the head since the season started. She has. Now, I'll say this. Is Angel playing the way she played in her rookie season? No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Angel, besides all the negativity. Like, that will get to anybody. They're another team to me that looks lost. Like, what do we do? What are we doing? I'm sorry, because the first thing I should have said was, Sloot, we love you. Just sending you positive vibes. That hurt me to my heart when she went down with her ACL. And sending you lots of love and positive vibes from us, Sloot.
Super positive vibes. And Allie Quigley officially retired. I I believe that was today I saw that. But when I first saw the graphic, I thought she was going to come back. I thought she was going to come out of retirement to replace her wife and be on the squad.
That would have been cute.
That would have been cute. Really excited. And then she was like, let me shut these rumors down. I'm retired. I'm retired.
Oh, that would have been cute.
Yes, that is also what I'm saying. And I also want to say, this is not an excuse. Tyler Marsh, you got to figure it out. But you got to think about the whole big picture of how the Chicago Sky got here. You have to think about James Wade up and Deuces up mid-season, leaving the Chicago Sky a couple seasons
they've been a mess
ago.
for a minute.
The trade that he made before he left to get Marina Mabry and all of the draft picks that he dealt in that trade was crazy. Then you think about what happened with Teaspoon the whole season last year, her not being able to come back. And then in the offseason, they trade their third pick, which would have been Sonia Citron, who is balling out of control. And they don't have that. They have Ariel Atkins, who's trying her best, but I also feel like she doesn't know how to be successful on this team. So it's like a multi-chasm of so many things that has kind of trickled down to where we are right now. But to me, this is in the same boat as Dallas, and Tyler Marsh just looks a little out of his depths again. And this is something that I wanted you to comment on, is the team, the assistants that he built around him. Do you feel like this is the best team to have? I don't know how else to put that. What is it? Tanisha Wright?
Listen,
Courtney Parrish?
I am never, ever going to be that person that wants to see someone be without a job. But I don't understand this staff. I don't.
So when we said, hold on, let me get this straight. So when we say all this stuff, it's a problem. Y'all bring up Candace Parker, but here we go. We got to keep the same energy, right? Well, Candace Parker said this. Well, here goes Sheryl Swoopes. Sheryl Swoopes see what we see. Either she watching and seeing the same stuff she listening to us. It's one of them. I think Sheryl Swoopes smart enough. She knows more basketball than me. So I think she knows what she's talking about, right? Okay.
I just don't.
I don't get it.
I'm confused, and I'm not even playing. But when
I can't imagine how they feel. I can't imagine. I'm laughing, but I'm crying for them because it shows how confused they are.
Here's what I'm now that Sloop's down and out, she's done for the season. They need a point guard. Like, I know you're playing Ariel Atkins at the point. You got Haley Van Lith. I'm going to just put this out here. First of all, personally, I think Ari McDonald should stay with Indiana. I think she's making a big difference on that team. When Caitlin comes back, they got to get rid of somebody, right?
Yeah, they got to get rid of somebody.
McDonald, Chicago, you need to call her.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
You need an experienced point guard. Right?
But because that was his saving grace, because he had Courtney Vandersloot.
Yes.
Like, that was kind of like a huge first year coach. You get Courtney Vandersloot as your point guard. That's a big deal. Now she's out for the rest of the season.
But and that's the thing. But Style Black, y'all keep saying that, bro. Okay, if Tyler Marsh so damn good, why nobody else wanted Tyler Marsh? Why did the other coach get hired before him? Why wasn't he the top assistant on their team then, if he's so damn good? If he was so much better than, like you say he is, he's doing this damn job. I don't know what you're watching. I think Steve Wonder got better eyeballs than you. Damn it. It's nowhere in hell you can sit here and tell me Tyler Marsh is doing a hell of a job. I'm listening to him in a press conference. He acknowledged he can do a better job as a coach. Man, stop it. Man, lay out the gas, man. Lay off the gas. I'm not trying to hear all that, man. Y'all know that man did not. Look, it ain't just him. Jeff P, I think he got a hand in it too. I think he really using Tyler Marsh as as a puppet, to be honest with you. I really do. I think he listened to him too. And HD said it earlier. Shout out my boy HD. I heard that he said it too. Because I said, is he listening to Tyler Marsh? Like, is he getting orders from him? It's something just ain't right. It's something that's off about this whole situation. From Andy Costabile putting out there, they running through Cardoso and the Courtney Vandersloot stuff. All this stuff, it just don't sound right. Everybody can see it, bro. Like, stop it. Come on, man.
So now the veil is going to kind of be unveiled to show, can you do some X's and O's?
You know, I heard Dawn Staley say about Camila Cardoso when they played Indiana the other day. She said Camila needs a coach who believes in her and who's going to basically say to her in front of the team, like, I believe in you. I need you. Here is what we need you to do. Like, you as a coach, as a head coach, you have to know your players, and you can't coach all of your players the same. Some players don't mind being yelled at in front of the whole team, because when you do that, they're like, oh, okay, let me show you. But some players, if you do that, they do the opposite. They shut down. You know, I look at Angel, even her rebounding, that's just what she does naturally. But when I look at Angel play right now, one, she does not look like she's enjoying it. She doesn't. And like the double-double she was getting last year, Angel, even in college, right? I felt like she needed to work on her post game, like finishing up high, like her layups, right? And all those things. But she could do it in college and get away with it because she was usually bigger than who was defending her. It's like she's afraid to even shoot the basketball when she gets it in the paint. Like she gets it and it's like, let me look for somebody to pass the ball to, instead of just doing what she did last year. Just play, just be aggressive, just go up, just attack. I don't know. I feel the same way about this team like Dallas. They look lost. They look confused. They don't know what to do. They don't look like they're enjoying playing basketball right now. And I never want to see anybody look like they're just kind of going through the motions, just trying to get through the season.
Right. That is not a good product to watch. That makes the season.
Now, everything she has said, we have said on this YouTube channel. We literally said that. Like Camilla is used to Dawn Staley. Somebody's gonna coach her hard. She used to that. She used to getting pushed. That's what she needs. She's nice. She's a very polite young lady. And she needs somebody that can really push her. You know what I'm saying? And I watch. They don't even. It's such a disconnection. It shows on the court. I don't know how nobody can't see this. I don't know how nobody can see this. These folks making excuses for Tyler Marsh, man. Come on, bro. Now look at last night. I ain't giving. You can't give Tyler Marsh credit for how Angel played last night. She just did that on her own merit. She just said, "Look, I'm just gonna get something going, get my team going, rebounding, scoring, passing, defense." She tried to do everything. Everybody else standing around shooting threes. First of all, why is Rachel Ballard in the starting line though? I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure out why is this great head coach putting Rachel Ballard, a 3-point specialist. He got her starting at the point guard position, going up against Natasha Cloud. Come on, bro. You know that was I feel like folks just be trolling. This is trolling. I feel like y'all really trolling at this point, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Man, we gotta stop the insanity at some point, bro. And then this is my thing. Angel says, okay, we gotta give Tyler Marsh grace. Angel, how much grace? Tyler Marsh said in the press conference they want to score 90 points a game. He wants to be a one of those coaches that they want to be a high scoring team. This ain't no high scoring team. You ain't even got the personnel. It's not Tyler's fault. Well, according to JLP, he had his hands in the players too. I don't think that's true. I think he was just going along with what Tyler was saying. I mean, what Jeff was saying for real. I think Tyler just he just a yes man, look like to me. He just taking orders from JLP and just going along with the ride. You can't tell me that you was on Vegas, man. You know the difference between good talent and bad talent, man. You know you can't win with that. You know you can't. I want to know how many coaches in the league really wanted Tyler Marsh looking at him to hire him as a head coach. Come on, bro. It's so much layers we can peel with this situation. But look here. Never mind what Showtime say. Listen here. The great Sheryl Swoopes said the same exact thing I've been saying. Prince been saying. Key been saying. HD been saying. Y'all been saying. I mean, come on. I mean, you got Rachel Banner, and this man had a lineup of Rachel Banner, HVL, Kia Nurse on the perimeter. And y'all wonder why the Chicago Sky keep getting cooked by 30 points. Come on, bro. Oh, what is he going to work with? I have simply told y'all many times. Even that lineup they had, that projected lineup they put out there, I think that's the best lineup. Put Ariel Atkins at the 1, put Kia Nurse at the 2, Rebecca Allen at number at the 3 position, Angel Camilla. I mean, that's probably your best lineup you go with. You're just gonna have to do it. I mean, good Lord. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link though. I ain't gonna waste no time. Get y'all in here. I want to hear everybody's thoughts. Hey, moderators, handle your business, moderator. What up, Holmes?
What up, fam? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm Gucci, man. What you got? Hey, shout out to this my boy Scott Simple. Now you got a YouTube channel. Now introduce yourself. Last time you on the show, you get a chance to introduce yourself.
Oh, what's up, y'all, man? I'm Scott Simpkins. My YouTube channel is called Unmuted. Have a lot of different interviews. I talk about everything from sports, politics, you name it. Got different celebrities on there. Check out a video or two and subscribe, man. Got a lot of good stuff on there.
For sure, man. So what's your take on, the Ariel Atkins comments, Sheryl Swoopes comments, Tyler Marsh?
What's going on? Atkins has earned every bit of respect that I can have for a player because that's how you stand up. Now, remember, Haley Van Leaf did the same thing before she left. You know what I'm saying? Because she saw everything that Angel goes through and all the racism that she deals with. She did the same thing. But to see Ariel Atkins do the same thing, bro, and like really stick it to the reporter, and she wasn't playing like she was ready to throw some hands. You feel me? She was not playing. And it's sad that they have to do that because we already know exactly what happened and why Angel is going through this. Because she won a dub, did the hands in the face to Caitlyn, and every day this girl wake up. I see it on my timeline on Facebook, Instagram. Somebody's always making up a fake post, fake comments that she didn't say. Now they saying she asked for $1,000 for a shoe. She never said that. I patted my game after Michael Jordan. She never said that. I mean, they done made faces on this girl and everything. I never seen anything like this every day. You know what I'm saying? But for her to continue to play ball, come to work every day, do what she got to do, still providing for her family, still making, different things off the court, business-wise. She's a smart girl, man. And that sounds a great strength to me.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Period.
Do you like based off the season, man? You think they can Chicago turn the season around?
They could. If If it was in a cup, they could turn it around. But right now, man, seeing him put Bantam in like that, and she cannot run the point, bro. I'm sorry. She can't do it. I don't know what this dude got going on with it, showing his wee. I ain't want to see that.
He said, what? What happened?
he had the phone. He had the phone down his shoulder diggling. I ain't want to see that. That cat short.
You talking about, bro? What you got going on, bro?
My boy had that 1993 shorts.
This nigga right here. Hey, bro, you going to fix it, bro? What you got going? I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't.
Yeah, I ain't want to see that.
Folks, we on YouTube, bro, and you on a panel full of men, dog. Come on,
right?
Come on, Kim. Jonathan, come on, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. I'm asking nicely, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Hey, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect him to say that. I just bust out laughing because that was unexpected. Caught me off guard.
Come on. P did it basketball channel, but what is this? But,
come on, bro. Chill out.
God, that was funny.
But Prince, what you got? What up, Kim folk?
What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Going on, man? Another day in the neighborhood. Another day in the neighborhood, man. Hey, you might want to go ahead on and take that Chicago Sky jersey and go ahead on and put it on eBay, man. You might get $5 for it. You might get look, and I'll do you a favor. I'll buy it for $6. I'll buy it for $6 right now. I'll do you a favor. Man, this is I mean, it starts with ownership. I mean, like I said last night on my post game, how did he get the job? And I'm not talking about how they picked him. How did he get the job during the interview process? Because there's no way in the world he went into that interview room with Jeff P and ownership and drew the plays up that he got the Chicago Sky running and put them on that board, and they say, yes, that's our guy. He got to have a twin brother or something. This can't be Tyler Marsh. This got to be a clone Tyrone, a doppelganger. This got to be the multiverse Tyler Marsh. Are we in Marvel or something? This can't. Come on, man. Anybody on this? Come on, man. I mean, you're a head coach. There's no way in the world you went into that interview process and put those plays on the board and Tyler Marsh shook your hand and gave you a contract. First of all, there's no way you went into that room and said, we're going to figure Angel Reese offense out down the line. There's no way you got this job. If Angel Reese is supposed to be the face of your franchise, her and Camilla, there's no way in the world. Look at how he talks about the reporters. When the reporters ask him questions about the offense, he don't even Showtime. He had 4 months to figure out his offense. See, people keep talking about these 8 games. That's not how basketball works. The moment he got the interview, he should have been starting the process of building out what he wants the team to look like. Not once the season starts, not preseason. You're interviewing for this job. You should already went into the interview process with a quarter of the game plan. So right now, it should be flushed out. When a reporter asks him the offense, he should have a definite yes, no answer. He should have a definite, this is how we want to see things go. This is where we're struggling. This is what we got to clean up. He dance around the question every time the question is asked. The reporter been asking this man the same question for 6 weeks, and nobody is holding him accountable. This can't get fixed. This is my last thing. This can't get fixed. If you've been watching basketball for a long time, you already know you cannot start a season all getting blown out this many times and it turn around. This season is done. This season is done. And this is the second game in a row that the team has literally quit on Tyler Marsh. You can't tell me they wasn't out there doing their own thing. You can't tell me they was listening to Tyler Marsh. And that's it, man. You can't tell me.
Yeah, Prince. Kim, it just took. I'm exhausted, bro. I'm mentally exhausted with this. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I respect Angel and Ariel Atkins for sticking up for the coach and all that. Well, mostly Angel. I ain't really heard Atkins say anything. But I respect for sticking up for the coach. I respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree with Candace Parker. Sheryl Swoopes told the absolute truth. Now, Prince, did you hear what she said, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Now, what you think about that, Prince? Now, Prince, when we said this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like some people, not a lot of people here, but you know, some people saying, nah, you got to give them time. And, you know, it's, man, y'all.
I
It
was
just
one of
ain't
the ones
working.
who said that.
Go ahead.
I said give them time, but I think time is spent because when you get out there and you get blown out like that, your offense hasn't changed. Your defensive scheme hasn't changed. You won 2 back-to-back games, and the momentum did not shift in your favor to even get them to play hard for a fever game and nothing like that. They came out flat and stayed flat the whole game. It's like, dude, what are you saying inside of that room? Like I said the last time we was on here, bro, if you're not a good X's and O coach, at least be a good motivational speaker to get them one to run through a wall for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sheryl Swoopes was right on everything that she said. And I would say, I don't know if anybody feel the same way I feel on this panel or in the comments. How would y'all like to see Sheryl Swoopes coach this guy? I'm just saying, give her a shot.
No.
I think they need to me, I don't know what coach is out there. I can't think of one. They need a coach that's going that have some fire in their belly, you know.
Sam Cassell.
They need a coach with culture. They don't really have to have fire. Chicago Sky has a bad culture problem.
Carmelo needs a coach with fire, Kinfolk.
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying. That comes with the culture.
But
that comes with the culture.
I get what you're saying. Look, but
you don't need a. This is a lot of organizations bad point. They keep trying to hire coaches for a specific player when the front office isn't right. No matter what coach you bring in there for any specific player, it starts up top as far as the culture goes.
Oh yeah, well, we know that.
They don't need a Sheryl Swoopes because she don't come with a culture. Look, Chicago Sky needs to be the first organization in WNBA history to go pay a coach $1 million.
Say she don't come with a culture. What you mean by that?
She doesn't come with the culture of over succeeding what Chicago Sky front office is to the players in the league. You need a coach that's gonna come in with their own culture where it's not Chicago Sky. I am coming here because of their culture.
So what you saying? She coming in to do. You need a coach to come in and do an overall.
You need an overhaul coach.
Yeah.
But look, in order for her to do that though, she got to have he got to have some control.
That's what I'm saying.
Over decisions.
Yeah. Chicago Sky has to be the first organization to pay a coach $1 million. That's the only way to fix it. Because ain't no I mean, I ask y'all up here because I don't watch every team in the league. Is there a coach in the league this year or last year that would turn this around in the WNBA right now?
That's a good question. The coach for the Aces.
But Becky Hammond ain't going nowhere, man. She the GM. She's literally the GM. Becky
That's
Hammond
what they need.
Nowhere.
That's what they need. That type of coach like that, they need that.
It ain't gonna be her though.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be her.
Yeah.
So all right. So now when I came back in, now what coach you said?
I was asking them, is there because there's no coach in the actual WNBA right now.
But let's be honest though. Let's be honest. It's not a lot of great head coaches in the league. Let's just be honest. I don't see a lot of great head coaches.
That's why I said you're gonna have to pay that meal.
That's why I was telling them why they won't get a coach from the NBA.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. They ain't coming for that $70,000 a year.
Nah, that's
what I'm saying, Show. They're not coming for that.
They gotta come with a bag. They gotta drop a bag. So, and I don't even think and you may not get a high profile name that was already coaching the NBA. That'll be hard because them coaches. I think the lowest paid coach in the NBA gets paid what, $4 million, $5 million. So I don't.
Yeah, like 2.5.
2.5. Who is with the background? Who is there with the audio? Who is that?
Man, that gotta be old boy. He look like he on the track.
Oh, it's me.
Somebody. I don't know who that is.
Nah, it ain't you. Who was that? King Mac? It ain't say something, King Mac.
Yeah.
Okay, nah, it ain't you. I don't think it's you. I think it's Jonathan. Hey, Brad, what you got on before I go to King Mac?
That's not me. I'm on mute.
Listen, I'm not tinfoil hat guy, but the incompetence.
Who is that? That Mike.
I know it's not me.
Am I tripping, y'all? Somebody got a.
I hear it too.
Is that King Mac?
What it sound like?
It's like a distorted noise. It's like a
sound like popcorn or something.
Yeah.
Like
it stopped now.
Nah, that ain't him. Brad, that's you. Brad, you gotta go out and come back in, Brad. That shit sound crazy. Well, go ahead, King Mac.
All right. Is it you want me to go or somebody else?
You ain't fix your mic, young folk. Fix your mic.
You still hear background noise?
I hear it, young folk. Go out and come back in.
Okay, how I sound now? I just went out and came back in.
No, go all the way out, come back in.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let my dude on the bus say something. When you ring that bell.
Before I go, y'all hear noise?
No.
Y'all hear that? All right, cool. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Angel was giving March crazy. It's just called, show for camera. I'm sure and back from Reese line that she knows that he's not that good of a coach. She just can't point it out there in front of millions. It'll make her look bad. And we don't want some content creators making no little slandering BS about a girl. But let's be honest. She went off script. The reason why she balled out the way she did, because she like, this man system ain't working. I'm just gonna play my game and just do what I have to do. And you see how well it worked out. So this just shows you, Marsh. I should have known that because Marsh was just only a developmental coach. I should have stopped and think and was like, you know what? That's not right. He just because he didn't even jump to the assistant coach level, and now he goes to head coach. Now remember, he was also a developmental coach, and he jumped to GM. Now, how you think that's working out so far? Nothing. And so did y'all really think Marsh was gonna bring the team to greatness, going from developmental coach to head coach? No. All he knew how to do was develop players, but he didn't know how to do no X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? His system is confusing Angel and Camilla. They don't know what to do. And honestly, I don't think Camilla's playing bad. I think Camilla's just don't like this system and just don't like this roster. And she's just not taking it seriously. So she's not playing serious. And every once in a while she'll just have a good game when she feels like it. And like y'all said, she ain't got no coach to motivate her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no coach to work her hard, put her in spots to make her go for those points and rebounds. She don't have no coach to make her go aggressive. That's another thing. Marsh, all season, all he does is stand there like a mannequin, keeping quiet and expecting something to happen instead of going on the court and taking action to defend his players. Only player that so far that's been defended Angel is Camilla and Ariel. I did a video about Ariel defending Angel, and I got another video coming out about that, about the lies that's been on Angel. I know y'all saw the one with this T Casino dude saying that Angel said that Iverson
Man, don't be
Breanna
dropping
Brown
them.
will be out.
Man, don't drop them nigga names on my channel.
Well, well,
I don't
you
care,
know,
bro.
well, look, some fool, lying about Angel Reese, putting Brittany Griner, beating Allen Iverson. That seemed to
I
happen on the
don't
day,
even know them folks. Like, I don't be knowing these folks. Like,
and then,
what the
nah,
fuck?
I hear you saying, we don't want to put no names on it, but what I'm saying is, man, it's too much BS going on around. The season ain't helping her out much better, and you know what I'm saying. And at this point, I want to see Angel get traded to another team. And it's like because Chicago is just not helping her. If anything, is they helping these people bring her down even more. And I just don't think this was the place for her. I don't know if she sees it. I don't think Angel sees that Jeff is messing over her and the rest of the front office and staff. I don't think she sees that they are messing her over and messing up her game, taking her confidence away.
All
You
right.
know,
Hold on. King, shout out to King Stuff. He's
oh, one more thing. Uh, so, I just got one more thing. I just want to say that Jeff P getting fired, Tyler Marsh getting fired, not going to happen no time soon. That's how bad the organization is. And I'm going to just let my plane right there.
all right, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Like you stuck on one.
Yeah, you keep getting frozen.
Huh?
Your screen keeps freezing.
Bro, I don't know what the hell going on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You got one guy that said he want to ask all of us, what does Angel do well other than rebounding? Have you been watching the game? She plays
But
great.
she's the best defender on our team. I know we got Ariel
Yeah.
Atkins, but she the best defender on the team.
But if somebody asking you about what does she do, they obviously not watching the game. I don't even feel like
Absolutely.
See, I'm gonna get to a point though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like Scott, it gets to a point, bro. Like this stuff be exhausting, bro. They act like we here because we like how she looks or something.
Right.
See, this the type of shit that be make me want to cuss these folks out, bro. Like, bro, now I feel like you playing my intelligence. Bro, you know how much I love basketball. Do you know how much I break down basketball and I talk about basketball? I've been doing this for like some years now. Now I feel like you're playing my intelligence. If you sitting here thinking I'm talking about Angel just because I like how she look, now I'm finna start I'm finna smoke you then. Like, come on, bro. Like, for real. Like, bro, we talk about this shit all the time, bro. How many videos I have done breaking down her fucking game? Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, you motherfuckers are stupid. So when I start talking about Caitlin Clark, you act like a bunch of hoes. The shit she need to work on, other than the shit she good at, but also the thing she's really good at is actually going to be the part that keep her from winning the championship. She going to change her style. I can talk about all these players' weaknesses and strengths. The fuck does that mean, bro? Like, why do we get caught up in dumb shit? Do your research before you come on my fucking channel. Do your research. And when you get a chance to actually break the shit down like I do, then come back and talk. Till then, shut the fuck up. Go somewhere else and troll somewhere else, bro. I don't got time for that shit. Go ahead, King, man.
So first thing I want to address what Styles said earlier. No player is going to throw their coach under the bus. No player should throw another teammate on the bus. If you're a good teammate, no one's going to do that. So you saying why she defending Tyler Marsh? She has to do it just for optics. So that's a dumb point you're trying to make. No professional athlete, unless you Tom Brady in year 20, you ain't gonna do that. And then the second thing, Tyler Marsh got to be fired. It's one thing to say that the roster's bad. That's fine. But if you lose them by an average of 20 plus points, that's a coaching thing. This roster ain't that bad till they should get beat by 20 plus. It ain't. Honestly, if we want to be real with it, before Teaspoon was playing Kennedy Carter the minute she was doing, they still weren't getting beat by 20 points. Kennedy Carter was coming off the bench getting 10, 12 minutes, and they weren't getting beat by 25 points, I'll tell you that.
Man, pause for a second. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I swear to God. Talk about Caitlin Clark inefficient shooting. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark ragged ass, sorry ass defense. Let's talk about she can't dribble to the right. She sucks at mid-range jumpers. Her handlers are weak. She don't like physicality. Let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about that. See, we want to talk about everybody's weakness. Let's put it all on the table then. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark garbage ass defense. And transition, she gets smoked every time. She sucks in championship games because she don't play defense and she jack up the freaking shot. She a ball hog, volume shooter. She garbage on defense. She overrated. Outside of that doggone logo 3-pointer, she ain't nothing, nigga. Let's talk about that.
And she flopped all the time.
They used Angel Reese's name to hype this bomb up and made it seem like she the best thing since sliced bread. And when it's time to get it done, the bitch ain't gonna get it done. Now let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
You don't even know how to cook rice.
Tabernacle show.
Now debunk that, nigga. Now go on with the show.
Tabernacle.
Ooh.
You ain't said nothing but truth, my brother.
Facts. All facts.
Go ahead, Kane. Would you finish, my brother?
Bro, I don't know where I left off, to be honest with you, man.
I think were you? Oh shoot, I forgot to.
I was talking about old boy. Then he was talking about the players. Listen, man, if you got players on your team, right, and you've been the coach, he was a coach as soon as before even all students started, right? They named him the coach, so he knew what he had. The only players they added was Rebecca Allen and Kia Nurse, so he knew who was on the roster. So you watching film and see what these players' strengths were. Breanna was on the team last year. Jefferson was on the team. Angel, Camilla, who else there? And Ari Atkins, they added Ari Atkins. So you already know what these players' strengths are. You, as a coach, you should already be looking at these players and looking at their film, seeing what they good in, seeing what they not good in. Because that's fun to have a game plan or a scheme you want to run. But when it comes and you try to implement it and it ain't working and you getting blown out, it start to adjust. You can't keep going out there running the same whatever he's running. You can't. You do that in NFL, you getting fired, man, week 3. You ain't getting blown out by 20 points every week and then talking about, oh, yeah, we have to better system, get more adjusted, more. Nah, man. You play to a player's strength.
NBA, too. The NBA, they'll fire you, too.
Yeah. Have y'all noticed this, man? Like, if people that's watching don't know if he's running plays or not, have y'all seen when a point guard or Angel has the ball and they throw up a 4 or 5 or some kind of hand signal and people run to their spots? I have yet to see that. I haven't seen it yet.
They don't got a point guard.
I don't know what the heck this dude is doing, man. And another day, dog, for the life of me, I've seen Angel stand around. I have not seen a play run for a pick and roll, a pop here, pop there, something like that, a spot where she's comfortable shooting the J. I haven't seen that. That's something that people say that she needs to develop. Well, put her in the spot and actually let it happen. At least 5 times a game. Let her pop that J. But he just don't do it, man. And that's all part of coaching.
And that's why when we say she went off script last night, we don't have 7 games to look at, and she ain't did none of that.
None of that.
And she did it tonight. He just randomly changed the game plan after 7 games? Come on now.
Listen. Angel is like Ed Reed. You don't tell Ed Reed what to do. You just tell Ed Reed what you're trying to do. And Ed Reed will say, okay, I'll do this to make us successful. You don't give him no hand signals. You don't give him nothing. He reads the offense and he tells his backfield, his defensive backfield, what they need to do, what coverage they need. Angel Reese is like Ed Reed. She's different. She's unorthodox. She's not your regular run-of-the-mill player. She's a generational talent, and she is better when she roams or freelance and plays the game that she knows how to play. Last night was very indicative of how Angel Reese plays when she's freed up to do whatever it is, because you can trust her because she's a winner. She's different. She's special.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Show and Zoe do her game last night.
Hey, bro, on everything I love, bro. Like, real talk. I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of being nice, bro. Let's tell the whole truth, bro. Let's tell the whole truth. Since we want to keep talking about player weaknesses, let's talk about everybody's weaknesses then, bro. We're going to start doing that. What's up with that fake injury, CC? Why you ducking that lemon smoke? Your team got smoked last night. Like I said, y'all only care about Chicago. Every time y'all play another team, you get smoked every time.
Every time.
You bounce around, jumping up and down like a damn fool on the sideline. But you ain't there to play for your damn team. And your fans making ragged ass excuses when they talked all that shit last year when Angel Reese hurt her wrist. But we ain't seen you hurt we ain't seen no injury. We ain't seen no injury on the court. We see your ass get locked up. Let's talk about that. We see you get locked up.
She ain't like that defense Ron Howard was playing on her.
Let's talk about that. Since y'all want to talk about player weaknesses. Why she can't go right? If she's so special, how you can't dribble to the right, but you a killer though? But you crying to the referee, you need 1,000 screens to get a shot off. How you a killer? What makes her great? Ain't nothing great about that girl. She a second-year player just like Angel. She got stuff to work on just like Angel. Y'all hype that bomb up, knowing she ain't on that level. And I keep telling y'all to be patient. Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about her weaknesses too then. I'm going to start highlighting that. I'm going to start doing low lights on that. She's shooting 41% from the field. Her standard, that's garbage when she's supposed to be the greatest thing ever. I ain't trying to hear that crap, man. Everybody got something to work on. Y'all don't say nothing about Rakia Jackson. Y'all don't say nothing about Lil Boston. None of them other players.
Amen.
Man, period. She ain't got no mid-range jump either.
Nope.
On that.
Nope.
And need to stop all that goddamn flopping and run into the referee. Tomorrow, did you see the foul? They fouled me. Go back to the screen. Ain't nobody even touch you.
Her game is logo threes and whining to the refs.
That's all she does.
And be on the left side of the floor only. But anyway,
the Fever, they run one play for it, man. They bring Aaliyah Boston in and set the pick, man. She go to the left. That's all they do. That's it. They bring Aaliyah Boston.
Since you talking, bring your butt up here then, so I can fry your. I'm tired of this. I'm done being nice now. I'm done with this. See, y'all try to chill. Y'all want to keep to run your mouth. Let's go. Let's play ball then. I dare you to hit that link. Let's play ball. Since you want to ask me a question, I'm gonna drop the link. You come over here and ask me a question yourself. Let's play ball. I need some answers.
They ain't got no real chance.
Why she not in the game? What's up with that quad injury? She said she was gonna play Tuesday. Now it's something else. What's up?
Actually came on.
She needed a break. She was shooting 12%. And I only got time.
Hey, you gotta fix your mic, bro. What's going on?
Mic, man.
Circuit City, man.
Boy, need to hit on Radio Shack.
How you gonna come talk on that regular ass mic?
She was using that Boost Mobile Wi-Fi.
I'm getting tired of these. They grade second year play. I sat here and gave the girl grace. I ain't the one that put her on the pedestal. Y'all did. So since y'all want to put on the pedestal, let's talk about her deficiency. If she's so great, why she can't go right? Why she always drip to the left? She asked for 1,000 pick and roll. She's supposed to be the greatest player ever. You need 1,000 pick and roll just to shoot 41% from the field. She not efficient either.
At all.
34% from the three. They talk like she's Steph Curry.
I think his microphone messed up on purpose. You know how you answer the phone and you don't want to talk to your girl, and you be like,
oh shoot!
Nah, bring your come on, come back. I want to smoke.
That's your night right now.
Since y'all want to keep drop the link for that sucker. Bring your ass. See, I'm tired of this. Oh, they disappear when you want to play ball.
Hey, Ryan,
No,
Ryan
come on
Howard
now.
had her shook, man.
Come out and talk now. Let's go.
Show, I ain't trying to get shot.
That might be.
Why the best point guard getting the coach every year? Is that better? Is this better?
Loud and clear. Let's talk about it.
Okay. The only point I was trying to make was y'all talking like CC a whole scrub, like she's Erica Wheeler or something like that. She's not that.
Never said that, sir. We grading her off a top 5 player that they say she is. If she's a top 5 player, we gonna grade her like that. See, she's a top 5
she's
player.
not a top 5 player though.
Top 5 player can't go right.
She's not a top 5 player. She's not a top 5 player.
Oh, what she is?
Then? But neither is Angel Reese. They're both top 10, not top 5.
Hold on. One at a time, sir. I need you to explain to me. What is she then? Is she not top 5? What is she?
I give her top 15, not top 5. It's Asia Wilson, Thee Collier, Breanna Stewart, Double J, and Inesco for me, if we want to go top 5.
Okay, so why is you up here then? I need somebody.
Because they timed me out for just
here?
saying that she's not a scrub, and she's not. CC is not a scrub.
We never said she's a scrub.
Okay, but somebody in your chat timed me out because I said that CC is not a scrub. And then I got timed out.
She ain't no scrub. Look, my point is this. This is my point. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. We're judging second-year players like they in their 5th or 6th year. I took off for CC last when it came to that them talking points. When they kept saying she's on that level, I kept saying, look, y'all setting her up for failure. Because when soon somebody start cooking her ass for not living up to expectations, you're gonna be crying like a little girl. That's exactly what y'all doing.
Well, here's the thing. Well, I'm not y'all. And secondly, I think y'all are the reason why we need a Fever Sky final. It's panels like this. Because the league needs to grow. I'm for my black women. Fuck the basketball. I want them to get paid. And they aren't going to get paid watching another Liberty Lynx final. You know what I'm saying? What we want is a Fever Sky final. That's what we want, because that's who we're gonna watch. Because we got you got the Angel Reese corner on one side, the Caitlin Clark corner on the other side, and that's what sells.
Look, check this out, bro. Check this out. You ain't this ain't 2K, and bro, that ain't happening, homie. Here's the reality, homie.
It needs to happen.
No,
you got to look at you. Hold on, let me explain to you why it needs to happen.
No, it don't. You know why it don't? Because neither one of them belong in the top 5 conversation right now.
Okay, look. Let me explain to you my reasoning. Why you need a Fever Sky final.
So before you even get to talking, you need to get understanding. We need to stop trying to make it seem like CC and Angel in the same conversation as them top players, number one. They're not. They're not in the same conversation, bro. People not living in reality. Y'all comparing Angel to female. She's not on their level.
Not yet.
She has to work to get there. CC not on their level yet.
Hold on.
Just because
I agree with that.
Popular players, that doesn't mean that's what basketball needs. The WNBA needs to market its best players.
Thank you.
Well, here's the problem with the WNBA marketing its best players. The WNBA has a sexuality problem that they've never addressed.
Man,
a lot of their best players are rainbow women, and you can't sell that.
Bro, watch out, man. Fee is
Listen,
a beautiful woman. What is she talking
listen,
about?
let me give you a statistic. You know who the base of the WNBA is? You know who the WNBA fan base is?
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Time out. Hold up, bro. Time out. Time the hell out. Asia is a straight woman.
I know that.
Wait, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me.
You interrupted me?
No. Hey, pause him, show. Pause him. He do too much interrupting. That's how you know you win an argument when niggas be getting on here interrupting another nigga.
You just came and interrupted me mid-sentence, sir. What are you talking about?
You sit there
What
and
are you
listen.
talking about? You interrupted me
You
first,
sit there
and now you're
listen.
talking
You
about
sit
being
there and
interrupted?
listen
Are you
and
for
learn.
real?
Naphessa Collier is
Come
a
on,
straight
man.
woman.
Practice what you preach, bro.
Sexuality
Then
ain't
talk
got nothing to
shit.
do with it. Sexuality ain't got nothing to do with it
Sexuality is
because
the reason
Naphessa
why the
Collier,
WNBA been broke for the past 20.
Hold on, y'all.
The problem is he don't really watch none of the WNBA basketball.
I've been watching it longer than
That's the
you've been
problem.
around, sir.
That's the problem. That's the reason why he talk about some sexuality stuff. Cause he don't watch it, obviously. Cause it's plenty of beautiful women in the
I've been watching
WNBA
it.
that's
I've
straight.
been watching it from its inception, brother.
That's killers.
You're
The
not
problem
going
with you saying, I can't. You know why I can't agree with you? Because the two best players are clearly into men. So what you're saying don't make sense. Naphessa Collier is married to a man, and A'ja Wilson talks to Bam Adebayo. So I don't even agree with that, bro. So what you're saying don't
That's
make
now. It hasn't been that way for 25 years.
As Lisa Leslie married to a man,
It has been there. It has been there.
I tried to holler Lisa
You
Leslie
just don't watch.
at
You
the
just
rival
follow
game,
narratives.
and she wouldn't even turn my way. But that's look, she responded to me on Instagram. But
yeah,
still,
but we
you know
understand
what I'm
the
saying? She
pain.
like
I don't
me.
care
What you
about the
talking
pain.
about, man? Been watching this since 1997.
I'm talking about right now. I'm living right now. 2025.
Okay, we want to talk to the present. Why don't the W follow the unrivaled model? What's wrong with that?
Man, you
What's
just
my
jumping
3-on-3?
from part
Now,
to
I'm
part.
talking about the marketing model, not the basketball, the marketing. Unrivaled did a wonderful job marketing its players. They marketed
All
everybody.
the WNBA got to do is market their players. That's the bottom line.
They
Like,
got to do better.
everything else is just extra stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's all I'm saying. Cause look, I'm tired of them. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You know the problem is they keep marking CC and Angel like they on their level, and they not. It's a pecking order still, bro. Nah, bro, they got to reach that level yet.
And it's a lot of good play in the WNBA.
We keep having debates about 2-year players like they ready to win now. They not. Go ahead. What up, Mr. Man?
What up, show? Salute panel. I'm just going to stick to the Chicago Sky, and I mean, I've seen a few of their games, and I'm just going to call a spade, guys. You know, the way Andrew Reese has talked about, and this is just my opinion, her game don't fit what they talk about, right? She's averaging 10 points, 10 rebounds, but if you look at the win share, she's a minus for the season. If you look at her overall field goal percentages, she's like 35% from the field, you know, low 30s from three. You know, like she needs to play better. So if she's your best player, then I'm going to lay most of the blame at the best player's feet. They're 2-6, and so she has to be better. It starts with the best player, and so that's my standard. You feel me? And so listen, hold on, bro, because Angel Reese at times, right? She parades around, and her aura, she walks around as if she's that chick on the court, and in reality, bro, she's not. She's not. I mean, she's a good player, but go ahead, bro.
So let me respond to
Hold on. Time out. Man, all right, let's start from right here.
Okay.
When you say they talk about her, what do they talk about her like?
I think Angel Reese is being put in my face too much, and they're not highlighting other players in the league that should be talked about, in my opinion, bro.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
You're mad at them or you mad at her? Because I'm
not mad at her, bro. No.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
Let's get okay. That's
you
fine.
guys.
Now let's get to the second part. Here's the biggest issue, man. Here's the big issue. She does have to play better, man. Now, her last game, she definitely played. She's definitely starting to come around. But man,
yeah.
Here's the problem, man, with Chicago. Before the season, man, they said Angel, they not running the team through Angel. They run it through Camilla.
Absolutely.
Number one.
That's
he
cool.
has her playing a total different position. And he's a rookie
that's
head
fair.
coach. So he's the way Teresa Witherspoon used her last year is totally different how he using her. He using her more on the perimeter. Angel Reese's skill sets, her strengths right now. Defense, she can guard 1 through 5. Rebound, she's versatile on both ends, but guess what? She has to become She has, number one, she needs to work on keeping the ball up high around the rim. Number one, which she did a good job of that last night. And I would say the last game, what was the other game, y'all, before this game? In the second half. I thought she did really good in the second half.
Against Seattle?
Was it Seattle? Was it Dallas? I can't remember.
Dallas.
Those little things.
They ain't played Seattle yet.
Those little things, she has to do a better job of that. And she's played better. You'll see more games like last night. I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah, she had 17 last night, right? If I'm not mistaken.
17-11.
Hey, Showtime, before homeboy up top, and my bad, bro, for calling you homeboy with the Chicago jersey on, just real quick, okay? This is nothing personalized versus Angel Reese, bro, because she can't control what the media says about her. So I'm not saying anything personal about her. I mean, listen, bro. Like, I mean, it's listen. I'm here judging basketball, right? And so even when the coach used her last year in a much different role, she didn't shoot over 40% from the field last year. And listen, at her size, she should. I expect Angel Reese, right? Last year. Not this year, Showtime. Last year, under a different system where she was, quote unquote, utilized differently, she still shot the ball poorly.
Tell your daddy stop pandering, bitch.
But this ain't personal, you guys. I mean, I want to judge basketball. Nothing else but that.
Okay, all right.
So can I respond when you done, show? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. Hey, stop that. Hey, don't come in here talking greasy. Cause you would get smacked in your mouth talking like that. You ain't gonna talk like that in real life. Don't talk like that on my channel. Say what you want to say somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, people don't know this about Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash, one of my good. He's a good guy. He judges basketball. He overcooks LeBron James too much. Me and him disagree, but trust me, he don't mean no harm. He just judges basketball.
Yeah, this ain't personal. I'm talking hoop, fellas, with her. That's all.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna let somebody else get their point across.
Okay, yeah, just basketball. That's what we do. But just basketball. Now, last year, she was used differently and she had more points, right? But also remember this too. She don't jump high at all because of that rod in her leg. So every time she goes up with a taller player, she gets blocked a lot, she gets stripped a lot, and that counts as, you know what I'm saying, a field goal attempt. So her percentage was kind of high. It was going up for a while, and then it started to come down with the defense that they start playing. She'll be triple team, quadruple team, or whatever like that. And anytime she goes up for another rebound and put back, they're right there with her. She don't kick out at that time. But now she's had 2 wrist surgeries. She's still trying to battle back through that. And also, too, she's still facing multiple defenders when she goes up for another rebound. Now, last night we saw her utilize her body, utilize her skill set to get more points. And I mean, she was already, 11 points in the first quarter? I mean, hey, what was it, 9 or 11 or something like that in the first quarter? She's starting to wake up. That practice that she's been putting in, now she's figuring it out. Especially with a coach like Tyler Marsh is not creating the offense for her to get easier shots. She has to find her own way. And I believe that's what she's doing now. That's what we saw last night.
Can I rebut that real quick? Because I know Coleman and Carl wants to go real quick. Just my bad, bro. Then she needs to be able to counter what they're doing, buddy, down low. If she can't jump high, then develop a pump fake up and under. Because because listen, bro, her downfalls are her downfalls, right? Every athlete, to a certain degree, especially in basketball, they're playing with some type of nagging injury. So you said she broke her wrist and a rod in her leg, bro. She's been cleared to play basketball. So I can no longer use that as an excuse, right? You're on the court, but that's it, bro. I mean, go ahead.
Okay, not
what I say to that. Yeah. What I say to all of that though, like Maz, you made some good points, about like things that she can work on her game.
Yeah.
But honestly, okay, this is her second year. I see a lot of improvement in her game, but a lot of people can't see it yet because the way he's using her, you know what I'm saying? Like Show said earlier, basically he using her like in a whole different position, and then also like my man up there with the Chicago Sky jersey on said, like when you see your player, right, they already playing a new position. You know what I'm saying? You don't run any plays to get them a nice mid-range jump shot. She's been working on that mid-range jumper, and we see she can hit it. You know what I'm saying? But he runs no plays for her. Everything it's like he told her, like, hey, look, we just want you out here on the perimeter. You'll have the ball, and then you just hand it off and just get everybody in position, and you just hand it off. You don't look to score. That's what it looks like he told her. And then when she does get the ball in the paint, like my man said, she's the first on the scouting report. Like, they swarm her when she gets the ball. They don't do that to Camilla like they do that to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody is trying to swarm her. Now, understanding, yeah, she probably can work on her. She got some things she got to work on. Don't get me wrong.
You
Pump
got to
faking,
keep
like
that
you
ball.
said.
I like
Get the ball
I,
high, Showtime.
I
So
like
she
what
brings
she
it down
did.
too much.
Man,
Yeah, I agree with that.
if you get a chance, watch what she did last. If you can see the stuff she's working on, she's actually see that's what they when people get confused. They keep thinking she's podcast. She haven't podcast in freaking months. She did an Unrival. She's been working on that. She spent extra time on the gym. If you watched yesterday, you can clearly see she's been working. She was a lot more patient. That little stuff for a second-year player, cool. I'm not tripping. But you got to also understand this, too. The NBA and the WNBA is two totally different. If you look at a lot of these power forwards, and Key brought this up the other day on the show, I think it was Star Who Central, right? She talked about how a lot of the power forwards are not shooting no higher than 40% on around the rim. Nobody's really that efficient. But you know what makes them different? Some of the other power forwards got the mid-range jump shot.
That's
and
a
Angel
fact.
showed last night.
Yeah.
She can shoot the mid. Now the thing Angel can control is, yes, you need to bite. We all been saying this. The pump fake. Utilize the pump fake. Be patient around the rim. Keep the ball up high. That's it. Everything else, it'll work itself out, man. But here's the thing, man. Another thing too. Because y'all may not know Mr. Man. Man's a good dude. He's a real basketball fan. Trust me. He just always give an honest assessment, whether you like it or not. Look.
Well, all really AR need to do is take the open midi that they giving her. That's all she need to do. It's better to take the shot than to not take the shot.
Well, sometimes
it's better to take it.
Opportunity too. Sometimes have an opportunity
too.
Just bringing the ball.
Here's the thing. It's basketball. I'm pretty sure all of you have played ball at some point in your life. Shooting is a rhythm thing. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 shots for you to find your rhythm. But once you find it, you have it for the rest of the time. You understand what I'm saying? So it's better for her to shoot it than not to shoot it.
Yeah.
If she misses it, so what? They're going to keep giving her the shot. Eventually, it's going to start to fall.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Now, man, it's another thing.
You hope it falls. I mean, there's no guarantee it falls, but go.
Well, can I jump in?
Yeah. Hold on, real quick, AJ. Another thing too, man. Why are we putting this on a second-year player who team is straight shit? Why are we acting like this team? Look, it's already proven. I already told y'all. Angel can play as good as she wants. This team's still not gonna be good because they suck on defense.
I agree with
they
that.
got a bunch of bench players and players that shouldn't be in rotation. They wouldn't be in rotation. Other teams actually getting heavy minutes. That's another problem. That's the biggest problem, Mr. Mash. Mash, I'll be looking at this situation totally a little different. Now, Mash, you know me, Mash. Don't I cook the Clippers?
Yeah, you do.
Don't I be getting on Kawhi?
Yeah.
You know why? Because they in position to win a championship, right? So I'm looking at things different.
Yeah, expectation. Yeah,
the expectations are different. They don't have the same kind of.
Can I ask you a question? Would you request a trade?
Ask me a question. You can shut your mouth until I'm finished talking. No, you can't ask me a question. Shut up and wait your turn. Like I said, look, man, this is my problem with people. Y'all have this expectation for her, but where's this expectation for Caitlin Clark, Mr. Mash? They told me, Mr. Mash, you got to keep the same minutes for Caitlin Clark, Mr. Mash. ESPN got her ranked number 3. ESPN said Indiana Fever was they had the best offseason in the world. They said Stephanie White was the best head coach. What was this same energy? And they got their ass kicked last night. She got smoked. Got locked up and made excuses. Had a so-called quad injury we don't know about.
Yeah.
Man, you be getting on LeBron for the same shit, but y'all ain't got the same energy. All y'all dudes, this is what I noticed about y'all. I'm consistent. NBA, WNBA, NFL. I'm consistent. I'm looking for the same thing. Y'all boys would cook LeBron James. You will cook Luka Doncic. You will cook doggone James Harden. But when it comes to WNBA, y'all fall in love with Caitlin Clark when she got the same damn flaws and worse. Don't even play no defense. Can't go right. and she shoot a bunch of logo threes, and y'all, oh, Caitlin Clark, she's so awesome, but she ain't won shit. So how is she so damn great?
If you ask me my assessment about Caitlin Clark, it would be probably the same. I don't think she's having that great of a season. She's shooting low percentages. She turns the ball over. I mean, on the surface, 19-9 looks good, right? 19 points, 9 assists. But when you break it down, fellas, I mean, she's not shooting the ball at a high clip. She's right around 4% from the field for the season. She turns that ball over. Her team has a 4-5 losing record.
A record-breaking turnover record.
Right.
She's second. She's second in MVP voting.
A record-breaking turnover.
That's a biased award, bro. I mean, I don't pay attention to MVP awards.
Record-breaking turnovers.
Right.
Don't forget about that.
I agree.
So man, this is my whole point. Here's my thing. I never came in this thing saying Angel is on that level. I simply told y'all, Angel, her, you know what's going to stand out from day one? Her defense and her rebound. Her offense not going to be there like we see on Kiki very often. She comes in, she's already a more polished offensive player, but she's not as good as Angel rebound and defense. That was supposed to be Camila Cardoso. That was supposed to be Leah Edwards. And she's outplayed them. Kiki on the other end, she's already got that. But there are other things about her game. She's not good at Angel. So it's just, you got to know these players' strengths and weaknesses. Never mind what the media say. The media, look, you got to understand something. The WNBA has been trying to sell their entire season on this matchup. They playing each other 5 times. And yet, in reality, these two players we're talking about, they shouldn't even be talked about the way they talked about. Yeah, you get them to shine because they popular, but to act like they're on the same level as Fee and Asia, you're being delusional. I never said they was on that level. I told y'all, neither one of them should be in the top 10.
Yeah.
So everybody gets so caught up in, oh, CC just did this. What did Angel do? Angel did this. What did CC do? Well, both of them got flaws. If you think CC better, fine. I have no problem with that. If you think Angel better, I have no problem with that. But you still got to live reality. Neither one of them is ready to be on that level. And just because you shoot a bunch of logo threes and you like that style, don't make her the greatest thing since sliced bread. Because Damian Lillard ain't won nothing doing that. We've been saying this for years. We act like this the first time we seen logo threes.
We agree on that. I don't think Clark is all that in a bag of chips. Not at all. I don't think that. Absolutely not. They have a losing record right now. So her game ain't led to winning like that. So
and
no,
she has a team. She actually has a team. She came in the league with 2 All-Stars.
Yeah, Leah Boston and
of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Three.
Angel came in with a dysfunctional organization who all the veteran players left off the previous team. Mabry left. The situation with Kenny Carr, I don't know how they went. They still could have made the playoff, but they didn't because everybody got hurt. One player got expectation because of the media. The other one, y'all say she trash. This is another thing I don't understand. They'll sit here and say she's not good. She's not a top 25 player, but y'all have expectations for her. Y'all grade everything she do like she is. Which one is it?
Heaviest is the head that wears the crown, bro.
She was an all-star last year. That's facts. Angel all-star last year, led the league in double-double, led the league in rebounding, and almost made the all-defensive team. But when we say that, that don't get acknowledged. Y'all say she trash, right? So, okay, why are you grading her like she good?
Who says she's trash, though? I mean, who said that?
The dudes that don't know basketball.
People say that about her?
Dudes that don't know basketball.
You highlighted her skill set, defensive and rebounding. I mean, that's her mainstay in the league. I mean, so we should pipe down the expectation and praise her for what she brings to the sport, defense and rebounding. Nobody expected Ben Wallace to fucking be Kobe Bryant, right? And so his strengths were rebounding.
Exactly.
But that's not a fair comparison. He had a team around him.
But man,
I'm talking about just an individual player, bro.
But you just said you didn't like her promotion. You said you didn't like her being promoted. You said you didn't like her being in your face and being promoted, and they're promoting her rebounds.
That's not her, bro.
500. Huh?
Listen, I cannot like something, but I mean, if it's true, it's true. I mean, the media is doing that, bro. I mean, I'm not putting that on Angel Reese, but It's happening, and I don't like it. So I mean, what's wrong with that?
But you just said they can promote her rebounds. They can promote. You just said that, and that's what they do. They promote her for getting 500 and 500. Like, what's the problem with that? It's exactly what you just said. You said they.
No, they put her in our face for more things than just that, bro. I mean,
don't you want the league to grow? Don't you want? You just said you want the league to grow.
I want the league to grow.
You want our black queens to grow, is what you said.
Black queens.
Nah, that's what I said.
That was the other guy.
That was that Pharaoh.
That was the other guy. Okay, my bad. But you did say you wanted the league to grow, right? If the league
I do want the league to grow, but I want the league to grow with a variety of like players, not just her and Caitlin Clark, bro. I want to be able to watch all these players play and get their just due. Why is that wrong for?
No, I'm not saying it's wrong at all.
That's more of a league issue, bro. Honestly,
it's not wrong, but you if you look at history, the NBA didn't grow like that either. It took two players to grow the NBA. In the 70s, nobody watched the NBA. The games were still on tape delay, and then Magic and Bird came and changed the whole calculus for everything. The WNBA is in a similar situation right now today, and they got the same two players with similar dynamics. They need to push that and grow the league. Period.
No, that's not true, bro.
Similar dynamics. Okay.
Yeah.
You had Detroit Pistons. You had all other teams that people watch. Though.
Okay, Magic played 13 seasons. 10 of those years he was in the NBA Finals. That wasn't by accident. Bird played 14 seasons. 8 of those years he was in the NBA Finals. That wasn't by accident.
The real problem is this, both of those two players are the most marketable because this is started in college. But honestly, it should have left in college. The only reason why this is even talked about, let's keep it real. The only reason why this talked about the way it's talked about because Angel and LSU beat Caitlin Clark then. If it was the other way around, they wouldn't have made this out of a big deal. Let's just be honest. So they're trying to figure out a way to get CC some good back because she couldn't get the job done against South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So
they did the same thing for Magic and Bird.
Get their lick back. They trying to figure out a way to get their lick back. You see, y'all ain't paying attention to that. It's a whole agenda they are pushing. I'm not getting with that, man. You know how I roll. I don't roll with that.
Yeah, I know, bro.
I don't roll with this mix. You know that. Even with this LeBron stuff, I'm not a LeBron fan. But I get on y'all say, man, you being too hard on LeBron, bro. Some stuff, come on, man. He not top 10. He not top 20. You know how I ain't.
No, he's not top 10. But we spent a week.
Facts.
They spent a week on the Caitlin Clark and Andrew Reese foul. To me, that was a disgrace to the league, bro.
They put Andrew Reese on CNN.
Right. I mean, come on. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. That was terrible.
It was terrible, but sometimes you need eyes everywhere.
I blame the league, man. I blame the league because
for sure.
They not letting y'all know what kind of player Angel is and CC is. They just going off of Magic and Bird. So now people like Maz and people that don't know no better, they're expecting Magic and Bird when they not. Two different Albers and Orange, different styles. Two different styles. The only thing that makes this rival good, well, two things. One white, one black, and LSU beat Owl. Owl beat LSU the very next year, but she ain't win no championship. So they can't really go too crazy with it. So now they gotta figure out something else to it. So I done got to a point, man, I don't even care about that crap no more. See, people think I hate the girl. You know I don't hate players. I'm not nothing personal. It's just I don't like when people don't keep the same energy though. Mm-hmm. They don't tell a full story. Like it's like these dudes, Michael Jordan this, Michael Jordan that, they gas on LeBron all day. You see how they do that? That's the same stuff they do in Caitlin Clark. That same machine that you don't like, Mr. Mans, that gas up LeBron, say LeBron ain't this, LeBron is that. Gotta fish your mic, D Green. Yeah. You know what they saying, man? They saying CC is number 3. Ain't she number 3, right? Number 3, number 4.
Number 3. She was number
3, 1, 4. They got her number 1 in MVP voting, Mr. Mans. I told them if I said Naphessa Collier. But you know they kept saying, it's CC. She's number 1. She has no weakness. She a complete player. But if you watch her game, like, okay, when she's not hitting the logo threes, yeah, she can pass the ball, but look, she averaged 9 assists with 5 turnovers.
Right. and her team's 4-5, so she has a losing record on the season. How is that most valuable? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I hear you.
Man, the league,
Because
the
it's a
problem is,
business.
man. The problem is the WNBA doesn't know how to market a league. Number
Agree.
one, we having a struggle with that. They keep putting Angel versus Caitlyn as the number one storyline, and fans are not getting a bang for the buck because Chicago doesn't have the talent to match up with Indiana.
Right.
So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
I agree with you because that's the biggest thing. As great as, don't get me wrong,
Bro, what's up with
like
your mic?
D Green, your mic messing up.
Cat got gout in his throat.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't heard AJ Wilson's name that much this season started.
I ain't heard nothing about Phoenix.
Yeah, bro, nothing.
Yeah. See, man, that's what
He leading the league right now.
Right now. Hold on a second. Let me get his mic right. D Green, fish your mic, come folks. I do want to hear you talk. I do want to fish our mic. Look, this is why, as a community, we talk about these players. We do Star Who Central. We talk about the whole entire league, all the players. We literally been doing that. We literally talk about it. I'm no longer focused on ESPN anymore. Forget what they not doing. We gonna talk about on Star Who Central. We gonna talk about on here. Because we know we watching. I'm watching the game. I love basketball. NBA, WNBA. I like watching it. I like the game. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about something I don't know about. But I do know I know what I'm watching. I know player strengths. I know how to break a player weakness and strengths down, man. I get irritated with this crowd. We keep having the same old discussion. Y'all keep going on low lights and stats instead of watching the damn game. But then when it comes to NBA, look at the stat sheet. Look at the stat sheet. But you ain't keeping the same minutes all across the board. Man, come on, bro. Stop playing me.
Do the Sky need a trade?
Huh?
Do the Sky need a trade to fix their roster?
A trade ain't gonna fix that.
What you gonna give up, bro, to get something? I mean, you can't get it back for free.
Man, you could trade Michaela and get Ari Madonna when on the fever when Caitlin Clark come back.
You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing from Michaela. I'm sorry to tell you.
They could get Ari Madonna from. They could get Ari Madonna when Caitlin Clark come back.
That's if they let her go. But
they more than likely they will because I think they said they can't keep her once Caitlin Clark come back.
What I understand is Slew. What day did Slew get hurt?
That was 2 games ago.
2 games
a game ago.
And they didn't bring no player in, no point guard in.
They can't. They ain't got
no chance. They can't.
They're not gonna be able to do it.
Then I'll cut Mo Jefferson.
That's the only way they'll get somebody.
They can cut Michaela.
Most Jefferson got to go out on a harsh. She has to be injured for the season for them to even move her because she has a permanent contract. So it's almost impossible for them to get somebody.
It's not impossible. They could cut Michaela, or Rachel Bannum, and they can go out and get her. Just that simple.
Is Rachel? Are they non-guaranteed?
I think Rachel Bannum signed.
Oh, my bad. I think Rachel is guaranteed, but they could cut Michaela though.
I'm very disappointed.
So let me get to D Green. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to the panel. Let me get back to the panel. I done took over the whole damn show. My bad. Shout out to Tierra for the $2 super chat. She said, "Dang, this show is cooking." My bad. It got real hostile over here. Me, these trolls. I'm tired of every last one of them. Man, we gotta get some straightening around here sometime, y'all. You feel me though? We gotta get some straightening around here.
Yeah, man.
We organized in this community, bro. There's too much trolling. Y'all ain't taking basketball serious enough for me, bro. All this bull crap, all this social media bull crap is ruining the sport. Y'all don't care nothing. These little trolls don't care nothing about basketball. When it's time to cook, they ain't hitting the link. They ain't betting no money. They talking because it's free. I ain't got time for that.
I mean,
shout out to Brian Allen Hines. He said, "Speak the truth, Showtime." Shout out to Timmy A. Why is the expectation for a number 7 pick higher than the pick 2 through 6? It is ridiculous. She's developing. She will be great. I agree. Shout out to AC. He said, Nate, Tabitz. Nate Tabitz. That's what he said. Nate Tabitz make a little over 1 million. Okay. All right. So all right. Now, D Green, you ready?
Is that good? You can't hear me now. Is it straight
You
now?
still sound like that lady that used to be a smoking head that holding.
I know you want to get Mans. I know he got a question for Mans. D Green, I need you to get your mic ready, man.
Just use your phone, man. Use your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna show another mic. I'm in my basement.
Turn your Wi-Fi off, Kim, folks. Turn your Wi-Fi off. Let me help you out, OG. This what you do. You slide that phone down, you turn that Wi-Fi off, my boy. You be locked in. I promise you would. Shout out to my girl. What up, KD Matt? Shout out to my girl. What up, fam?
All right, I got one last question before I go.
Hold on, hey, bro, you don't see, hey, Kim, folks. Hey, you one of them rude people that go in people's houses and you go right in the refrigerator, don't you?
I'm a New Yorker. I ain't rude though.
He drink the last of the Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, he'll go right in the refrigerator, get a cup out the cabinet. Matter of fact, he'll go in the doggone refrigerator, take the whole gallon of juice and drink out of it. He's so disrespectful.
At least I do it in your face and not behind your back.
Yeah, you'll get punched right in your face. And he'll go right in the doggone
He'll go
right in the doggone bathroom. Don't even flush the toilet.
We gotta take you to therapy, fam.
He want to eat. BD, let me know when I can talk. Can I read my super chat? Let me know when I can talk.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were reading the super chat. I didn't see it until just now.
Go ahead.
Oh,
can I read my super chat?
Absolutely.
Okay. Shout out to my girl. She said, "Show always bring the heat. You always keep 100 across the board, and I ain't gonna never stop." That's why they mad at us now. Hey, they whole little community over there. Oh, did y'all see this? Ain't I'm lying, AJ? I got them mad. They mad at us. But yeah, hey, D Green, what's up with you, homie?
Yeah, I got a mic for you on Amazon.
You said what? D Green, just go out, Kimfo. Go, just refresh your screen.
Yeah, that's
refresh your
something.
screen.
That might sound like you got squirt on it.
Hey, bro, just go type it out in chat, bro.
I don't know why people can't fix their mic. I want to hear what you got to say to Mr. Man. Now,
Hey, go to settings, bro. Go to settings, and it has an audio option. Play around with that.
He said he in the basement. Hey man, you in that basement, you gotta turn that Wi-Fi off. You ain't got no servers in there probably.
Man,
now the question I was going to ask you was who you think should be their coach, because I know they're not going to keep Marsh very much longer.
He's staying.
You know what?
Yeah, Marsh gonna be here for the whole season.
He's staying. Hey, he hired his daddy.
This what they need to do. Forget the coach. Who needs to be the new owner? They need a new owner, because I really believe even if you keep the owner, as long as Jeff P that, ain't no coach gonna come in there and have full control over this team. He's hiring people he know he can control. We see that now. I figured it out.
Yeah.
He has no control in his own team. D Green, you ready?
Is that better?
Much better. Go ahead.
No, I had to switch. Like I said, I was in my basement, man. I had to switch to put my mic on.
Yeah, I understand. You gotta get out there. You gotta get out there on that Windows Wi-Fi, man.
No, my AirPod Pro's going out on me. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. You gotta take them headphones back, homie. I'm sorry, they ain't working.
Yeah, no,
working, bro.
I'm on a Mac, man.
How much you paid for them? They got down on
check
me.
the warranty,
I'm on
bro.
a Mac, man.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
so I want to say, like you made a good point just a second ago when you were saying that they're not on Asia and Fee's level. That's obvious, right? So like the hard part is the league is being built around two players that have flaws in their game and developing. Let's be real. Not less than 24 months ago, they were playing college basketball and getting credits in college. And now you're asking them to carry a league that's been in existence for 20 plus years now. So that's unfair to them, but unfortunately that's the draw that they bring, right? And then when you're comparing two players, and then even as far as skill level, they're not even on the same page. Like, I don't know. I know y'all cracking jokes. It was funny, these two, but I'm gonna say, my man, I'm trying to even give him a compliment with the red hat. He made a good point this week. I was looking at one of his podcasts, and he was speaking on the sky. And he made fair points. So I can respect that, right? But when it comes down to it, you look at the two players and their levels are on the same page, as well as the league and where the league needs to be. Is not fair for them to be there. But unfortunately, you got people that don't watch basketball. They're probably following them on social media, following them on for different reasons that don't know basketball that's talking. And so you get these people that's talking the same way last night you saw with Ariel even had to defend her, because it was not defending her about basketball. It was defending her about non-basketball related things. Right. And unfortunately, you got a lot of people that just don't like Angel Reese just because she's confident. Let's be real. If she don't wave her hand in her face, we don't have this conversation. And because the mere fact is she waved her hand in her face and she beat her. And then everybody mad, but let's be real. She lost 2 years in a row. Shorty didn't win in college. We get like people talk about the logo threes, and she don't get me wrong. It's fun to watch, but Sabrina Ionescu was doing that before she even got in the league. Hell, Sabrina did that to us last night watching the game.
Thank you.
She did that to us last night in the game. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I look at it from the standpoint of the hard part with the WNBA, unlike the NBA, is you're dealing with, and again, you're talking about somebody that coach college women's basketball. You're dealing with females, which is way more emotional than men. And then the scrutiny that they get, it's hard when it's one thing you got men coming at men, but it's another when you got men coming at men. You look at some of the comments, it's talking about her eyes this way, is she ugly, or ain't nothing basketball related. What they got to do with a rebound, man?
Right.
That's what you get. You get people, clowns talking, and they constantly talk. And again, and you know me, I say from all the time, I'm from Chicago. I live here, you know, and even when it comes to the team, do they need to make some changes? Prince made a good point. We were last time I was on here, and we were talking about the schemes. For a while, they were going to that 4-out-1 end. It was working a little bit. My worry came back to, I wanted to see them not against Dallas, not against LA, not against Phoenix, right? Because those are lower teams. I wanted to see what they were going to do when they come back around, because now you got film on someone. And you look how Chicago played these last two games, they look like the same two teams, because now they run that same offense where they get thrown out. So to me, it's a struggle and confidence in the scheme. And you saw that 2 nights. So that's why I got my worry with Chicago team. But like Angel Reese made a good point in terms of grace. And the reason I say that is the standpoint of this. If you hear her talk and you hear the team talk, the main thing they talk about is they like each other. They all like each other. They don't point fingers. And that says something about a locker room. And I'm saying it from the standpoint, I had winning teams. And I had winning teams that hated each other. We hated when we were doing, and we were winning, setting records at school, and we were winning, and we hated each other. We got along better this year, and we won even more so. And it was fun because everybody got along. And that's what I think that Chicago looked at more than anything is, we got a player in Angel Reese who already deals with it from the media. We can't bring in players that's gonna have problems with her. Look how she went out the what's the post player we had last year? They got traded to New York.
Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy.
Izzy. She wanted Izzy to score.
Boy, she was so fine.
She didn't want Izzy to score. So that lets you know like what her mentality is when it comes to certain players, that this roster is bad. Don't get me wrong. It's terrible. But that's more of a Jeff P and them got to do they due diligence on building the roster, but they put people around Angel that she want to get along with. Like this is the first, you didn't hear her say this last year. She said about her coach last year. She kept trying to build Kennedy Carter, but this year she said about her whole team all the time. Mm-hmm. That's why they're able to get past all the foolishness when you got clowns like that talking about non-basketball stuff. But it's fucked up. We watching them lose the way they do. Getting beat by 20-something points over and over again is tough to watch. But I will say that it's better in the locker room, which is the start of building a better program, is you got to get the locker room in order. And I don't think Chicago had that last year, because we should have kept, if we would have, we should still have the coach. Teaspoon should still be the coach. So that was probably the issue that they had in Chicago. But you look at Angel don't look miserable when it comes to basketball with her teammates. And I'll look at the body language of the team. They getting smacked by 20. But if you take the score away and you take away the commentating and you just watch the body language, because like when you're watching, you scouting players, right? When I'm scouting high school players, you know what I tell them? Don't send me film of your team when you win by 20. Send me a game when you get whooped by 20. I want to see you clapping hands. Are you standing up? Angel Reese and the team are still standing up and clapping for each other when they down by 25. So to me, that tells me you building a program, and that's why she came out in respect to her coach and was like, man, hey, give him some grace too, because they are best. We only gonna be as great as Angel Reese be, and I'm just being honest. This team is built around her.
Interesting.
As great as Camilla is, she was never.
Is it built around her? Go D Green.
Right.
Here's the thing. The reason why I said is from this. Look from this standpoint. It is from the standpoint of not the talent, right?
Personality.
Not the talent is built around her. It's built around her in terms of allowing her patience to develop. Nobody on this team is coming on social media, Twitter, backhand and talking about her. You ain't got the agent come out saying negative stuff about she should be playing because she averaging this many points in the preseason. You have no outside noise from Chicago players about her. Nothing. So that's when I say it's built around her in that regard. And they're trying to really, I think honestly, if you look at them, I don't think they want her to be the post. They want her to be that number 2 prospect she was a 5-star number 2 prospect out of high school, that wing player. That's what they're trying to really mold and develop in her, because her and Camilla can't operate in the same space, but Camilla can't do what she can do. Let's be real. She's already excelling at what she do well, which is defend and rebound. You saw last night, she stopped keeping the ball low. She kept it a little bit higher.
Right.
And then you talking about you only 165 going up against 6'5", 200. That's a lot of weight and size giving up when you trying to bang and bump. Were you able to do that in college?
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Go ahead.
And I'm asking because you're coming from a coaching standpoint. What you said is cool. I agree with it to a certain degree. All that, building around Angel, not from a talent standpoint, from a personality and a team chemistry standpoint, that's all fine and dandy, right? But at the end of the day, bro, this is sports and it's team sports. And yeah, you need that type of attributes and intangibles and type of environment around the team. I get it. But do you prioritize that more than the talent around her?
No, I'm agreeing. So when I said it earlier, I'm going back to what Prince we were talking about last time I was on the show. I agree when he said, I'm going back to that point because I didn't want to jump the gun in the beginning because it was early. But I'm going back to now. I'm not saying I'm going back to what Prince said earlier when I was on the show. Is now you can look at it because this is the second time playing Indiana. This is the second time playing New York, and you see the same results. So for me, no, it's not a talent. I don't like the talent, right, that we put around her. But I like it from the standpoint of they're understanding that the players on this team understand who our leader is.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's don't get me wrong. Like I said, I live here. I don't watch the Bulls. I ain't watched the Bulls this season because I don't like what they're doing, the direction as a team. I can watch the Sky from the standpoint of I don't like the way they lose.
Right.
My wife asked me like, why you still watching the game and they're losing so bad? I said, because for me, I'm not watching as a fan. I'm watching as, okay, who on this team look like they're actually here for the team and who look like they're here for a check, who look disgruntled, who look pissed off. And I ain't see none of that. That's why I watch it. So like from a fan standpoint, is it tough to watch because you losing? Yeah, it's tough because we're not even competitive. Let's be real. We coming out the gate losing 10-0 to start the game. That's not even competitive. So I do struggle with those pieces. So when you say from a fan standpoint, it's not cool I don't think they went in with the mindset of saying, you know what, let's put together a trash roster, whatever the case may be. I think they really thought that this was a good roster. Now I think think about it, they signed those contracts. I think Jeff P really thought that this was a good roster. And now in hindsight, you see, yes, they're good people. They're not a good roster. They're good mental people to put around her. They're not a good talent standpoint.
So D Green. So that goes back. If he thought this was a good team, they let me know he's not good at his job. His job is to go out there and get the best talent. There's talent out there. R. McDonald is she was out there on the market for the longest. She got picked up by Indiana. You see how she looks?
Yeah. No, I agree. No, that's what I'm saying. I agree with that. I put like right now, I don't put it on the coach. I put it more so on it's the
coach too.
Hear what I'm saying. I don't put it on as much on the coach as I put it on Jeff P because you brought You signed the contract to bring the talent. So I start with you, and then I go to Tyler Marsh. The scheme is Tyler Marsh, but the talent is not Tyler Marsh.
All right,
talent is Jeff
so
P.
D Green.
The scheme is Tyler Marsh.
D Green, if you're trying to build, okay, say for example, you trying to build around Angel. If you're trying to build around Angel, if you look at the talent on his team, none of these pieces really fit Angel's skill set. Other than Ariel Atkins.
Well, actually, no, they really do from the standpoint of you look at Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen was a shooter, slasher, cutter. She shoot. That's what so you're bringing in
10 years ago.
Right. No, I'm going back to what they old skill set is. She was a talent, she was a shooter, slasher. Boom, boom, boom. Kia Nurse was supposed to be a shooter, right? Space the floor. That's what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have a post presence and giving her another post player to play with in Camila Cardoso, right? You brought in supposedly a floor general in Van der Sloot. All those pieces are the right idea. They're the wrong person for the job.
D Green. See, look, we can't see this one, but we have to be honest though. Kinfolk, I was cool with this, what they were saying. Look, I had no problem with this. You remember when they had this conversation? See, we can't leave this out. They did not build this team around Angel. This is supposed to be for Camilla. She was supposed to be the number one option. How we got track of this? Camilla is the higher draft pick, number one. Number two, they got Van der Sloot for Camilla. Angel never played with a player like Courtney Van der Sloot her whole entire career. She have always had scoring guards. Even at LSU in Maryland, all those guards she played with were scoring guards, score first type of guards.
Right.
He never played with nobody like Van der Sloot, a ball dominant that distributor like that, and she's older. This team, they got Van der Sloot for Camilla. Literally. That's what they said. Literally said that. I literally made a video talking about that. And you remember everybody had such a fit. Oh, they run the team through Camilla. Angel not gonna be no. I said, y'all, don't worry about Angel. She's still gonna get hers. Don't worry about her. Angel always gonna be. She's always gonna find a way to contribute and help her team win. I'm not concerned about that. This was supposed to be about Camilla. Don't you know them players look her? They don't even give her the ball.
Yeah, no, I agree.
She literally be wide open in the paint. And did you see Kia Nurse?
Oh yeah.
Camilla was wide open in the paint. Wide open. She can call her mama in Brazil. She was so wide open and still wait to get the ball.
Yeah.
That's how wide open she was. Kia Nurse looked her off and passed it out. Same thing that happened last night. Camilla asked for the ball, and I saw Rebecca Allen said, nope, I don't trust you. Let me shoot the 3-pointer.
Well, you saw.
So you know that. So hold on, Green. Green. So you know when Camilla is not doing her part, guess what that falls back on? Now she has to be the number one option. Angel.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So like if you look at Angel ain't never have an offense plan for her to be who she is.
This team doesn't have an identity.
And that's the coaching part I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. So now that's the coaching thing. That's why my struggle is I ain't want to jump the gun in the beginning, right? But I say now this is 2 games in a row. You didn't play New York, Indiana, and you struggle. So to me, the only adjustment you really made was putting Rebecca Allen in the starting lineup. The Rachel Banner.
That's not the only mistake he made.
No. I'm talking about. I said adjustment. I said the only adjustment he made.
He been making adjustments.
The only adjustment he made was putting Rebecca Allen in the
you gotta understand this. Like D Green, you're a coach. You gotta understand it. When you tell a player, this is what I want you to do on the basketball court, night in, night out. Mm-hmm. That's what that player going to only focus on that. 9 times out of 10, he got Angel on the 3-point line. Oh, I want Angel. I want you to pass more. I want you to bring the ball up the floor. She's doing what he asked her to do.
Right.
And then he want everybody else not doing their part. Guess what? It goes right back to Angel. She has to force up. She has to take the ball, put the ball on the floor, drive, and she got 2-3 defenders on her. Like, that's a whole lot of pressure for her. But guess what? I gotta give her credit though. Lately, you know what she's been doing? Taking what the defense give her. When they doubling her, she passing out. She got a mismatch. She taking advantage of it. All I ask Angel Reese to do, I'm not asking for nothing. Look, I'm not concerned. This little thing right here solves the issue. Keep the ball up high. Utilize the pump fake. That's it.
Yeah. I just wanted to use a pump fake. If she get a pump fake, she would get people in foul trouble.
But
she ain't gonna get foul calls.
Hold on. Far as Carmelo though, why we not getting on Carmelo? Let's talk about that.
Camilla straight up. She turned around. She missed a shot and walked away.
Who's really the best player? Who's really the best player on this team? Because I'm confused. Everybody said it was Carmelo. I had no problem.
It's Angel Reese by far.
But man, they built this team. They literally got Courtney Vandersloot. They said this was for Camilla Cardoso.
Yeah, they misjudged it. Showtime. Yeah, they misjudged it. And D3 coach, just real quick, bro. And then you guys got it, bro, because I'm listening from the background. I'm asking you a tough question, bro, and just give me a truthful answer.
No, go ahead.
Let's just get to the nitty gritty, bro. For this team to compete at the highest level in this league, is Angel Reese the centerpiece around it?
Yeah, she has to be.
Can she be your okay? Hold on. Can she be your centerpiece? And if she is your centerpiece around that, then they could compete for a WNBA championship at some point in the future.
I mean,
if Angel Reese is your best player,
in the future,
yeah. You got. That's what I'm saying. Like this team is gonna go as far as
no. In the future, if she's your best player, can they compete at the highest level?
Yes. Yeah. You're talking about a person that just came to the league for 2 years. A'ja Wilson wasn't winning championships like that. Candace Parker is an exception.
Let me help you out.
Maya Moore is an exception.
Man, let me help you out. We ain't even gotta go there. We ain't gotta go to them.
Brandon Tarazi. I mean, list goes on.
Look at Lisa Thomas. We ain't gotta go that far. Look at Lisa Thomas. Lisa Thomas not a scorer. Lisa Thomas' first couple of years, she was inefficient. She was She was not as good as she was now. It took us some years. Angel ahead of her. It's Derrick and Hamby. Those players was just as inefficient, but they wasn't good at the things Angel was good at. Lisa Thomas literally impacts the game off of being the point forward of their team, and she's a defensive anchor. She's not a scorer. DeWanna Bonner was the leading scorer last year, but AT was the MVP of the team.
Yeah, I'm just asking. That's all. I mean, listen.
But see,
I'm just asking.
Like
it's no knocking Angel Reese.
You're saying like my question is to you then. You're saying can they win a championship with her being the best player? And I'm gonna say yes, like 10 out of 10 times. The reason why I'm gonna say that is look at what she does with limited skills. Look at what she does with let's be real. They have the worst roster in the WNBA. I don't care if they have the worst roster in the WNBA, but she's still consistent at what she does. She still rebounds, and look when she defends. She still rebound and she defend. That's who she is. To her default. That's what she is as a person to her default. So when you're talking about a person that knows who they are in those aspects and is still constantly working on the other part that they're inefficient at or their deficiencies, yes. Now it'd be different if you were saying, all right, can she be great right now? No, that would be a foolish answer for somebody to even ask that question.
No, that's why I said in the future, coach.
Yeah, so like, yes, I'm saying. So in the future, yes, you can stay in the future because in the future, now you know what you have. I think to Show's point, going back to the way they built this team, I think they looked at a couple things when they going back to see he on here now, Prince. I'll use it from the example. Yes, when you look at the talent pieces are bad, but if you look at, I think Chicago even thinking of it is when did Angel Reese excel this season? We saw in the offseason when they had the Unrivaled. Her and she played with a great point guard in Chelsea Gray, and they killed in the Unrivaled. They honestly were the most exciting team to watch that pairing in the Unrivaled once they got it clicking. So you're thinking from that standpoint. The problem is the pieces that you put in those places are not good pieces. That's the struggle. Okay. And unfortunately, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't excited about the Camilla Cardoso pick. The reason why is this. In her years in South Carolina, when was she ever Aaliyah Boston or A'ja Wilson? They never really ran plays for her at South Carolina where they say, dump it down to Camilla and let's just get a bucket. Usually when she got dumped down her and the double team came, she kicked it out. She's not Aaliyah Boston dominant in terms of scoring in the paint. She's not that player. And so to say that she was going to be that player in the pro, yes, there's the potential, but that ain't her mentality.
Not day
Yeah,
one.
bro. My question was that negative towards Angel one bit. Listen, I will ask that question about any basketball player.
No,
Does
I
your
ain't saying you was
skill set
negative. I don't
translate
think
to
you was a
winning?
negative question.
If I did, yeah. Does your skill set translate to winning at the highest level on that level if you build around me? I mean, I think that's a fair question.
I'm asking you this question. Did it happen? Did it happen in high school? Yes. When she played USA basketball in high school as a high school player, were they successful? Yes. When she got to college and she got to a program that worked, was she successful? Yes. Let's think about it. She won a national championship and she was 2 games away from winning another one in college, back-to-back years. So
Coach.
Yes.
Was she clearly the best player at LSU in your eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Who was not the best player on that team? I'm asking you this question. Angel Reese sprains her ankle. Remember, she was going toe-to-toe with Caitlin in that game.
You guys, that doesn't mean I'm saying she wasn't. I'm asking you a question, bro. Like you guys got off and off. That's crazy.
Who you think was in the conversation?
No. I wasn't asking because I thought she was. I'm just asking a question.
Oh,
that's all.
And I'm saying to you, when she messed up her ankle in that game against Caitlin Clark,
she wasn't their best offensive player. Listen, I think she was their most impactful player.
You who the best offensive player? You said the best.
Yes, I know, bro. Angel Reese was the most impactful player in LSU. I'll say it that way.
Well, if you want to say, like, I think, listen,
impactful.
She averaged more points than everybody, but I do understand.
What would have been the offense?
If you're talking about like a score, but look, I mean that team don't win without Angel.
He had Anissa Morrow with them.
They didn't win without. They didn't win before Angel. I ain't won out Angel. So
I'm gonna say this: when were you talking about LSU before her and Kim Mulkey got there? You don't even talk. You were talking about LSU for football. They got there. You don't even talk about football like
that. Nah, that's not true. LSU had a program now.
Don't be disrespectful
now. Let's not do Sylvia Fowles like that.
We got Simone. Don't be disrespectful now. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful, man. Don't do that.
I ain't from that standpoint, but I guess my question to you is, you saying the best player. To me, when I say the best player is, one, do they make the people better? Do they change the culture? Wins and losses. You're talking about who scored the most.
No, I'm not, bro. No, I said most impactful player. I didn't say who scores better because I don't think Angel Reese was probably the best scorer at LSU. I thought some of those guards out there can put the ball in the basket much better than her. But she was the most impactful player.
You is then what do you constitute?
She was the most impactful player, man.
The best player on that team
because she defended, she rebounded, she finished good enough around the rim. She was the most impactful player, rebounding, defense.
But see how you use that word? It's the most impactful player, but can't say the best player. Then what is your
no, bro? Okay, listen, best player. Because listen, when I say most impactful, I mean best player. I'm just using a different terminology. But that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, she best player.
Who was the best offensive player?
I'm not going to argue that.
I'm pretty sure it was Angel.
Who was the best offensive player? I'm so confused.
For the title run, it was Angel.
Maz don't know about LSU, man.
No, some of those guards, bro, were putting the ball in the basket.
Maz,
he averaged the most points.
Come on.
Stop it, Maz.
Hey, bro. Did D Rose have the most points at fucking Memphis?
No, he wasn't. I'm just saying.
I mean, it doesn't matter
But
about
Angel
points,
averaged the most points, Maz. What are you talking about?
Did Derrick Rose average more points than his four at Memphis? No, he didn't. Is he the best player? Yes, he was.
It wasn't even close. That he played with.
More points don't make you the best player on a team.
What are you?
Crazy.
Okay, time out.
Yeah, time out with Mr. Moss, bro.
I'm out, man. I like you, man. You literally just said.
Hey, bro, you named the Reese people, man. Y'all, this is crazy.
You literally just said. Didn't you literally just say that it's more than scoring that makes you the best player? And you see, you did the.
I just said that.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who was the best rebounder on that team? Angel Reese. Who was the best defender on that team?
I already said that.
Angel Reese. Who had the biggest plus minus on that team? Angel Reese.
I already said that. I said she's the most impactful player.
Angel Reese.
But he did.
I already said that, bro. I said she's the best rebounder, the best defensive player. I mean,
Maz
bro,
is saying
you're
is,
repeating what I already said, bro. What's your name?
what
McCall?
Maz is saying, Maz,
What's your name,
you
bro?
basically, hold on a second. What Maz is saying is he think the Lexus Moore's
No, I'm not talking about
hold on,
what
Prince.
Maz saying she wasn't the best
Hold
scorer
on,
on that team. Yes, she
Prince.
was.
Prince.
It wasn't even close.
Prince, hold on a second. He's saying that Maz. Let me know right. Hold on, Prince. Hold on. Maz, what you saying is like you think Lexus Moore's and maybe Flaw J they was better.
Bro, fellas, just my opinion, okay? Those guards.
He gave his opinion. I mean,
those guards can put the ball in the basket.
His opinion.
More versatile than Angel Reese. Just because Angel Reese led them in scoring doesn't make her a better scorer, bro. I mean, that's a casual take. It doesn't make it.
That's his opinion.
It doesn't make it.
But
it doesn't make them a better scorer, bro. I mean, this is crazy.
You can't
what the hell's going on right now?
That though, Maz, you can't insinuate that.
Derrick Rose went number one, and he did not lead Memphis in scoring. If I'm not mistaken, Tyreek Evans led Memphis went number 4 and didn't lead Memphis in scoring.
We talking about that LSU team in 2023. What did Alexis Morris do better than Angel Reese that made her a better scorer?
That's the question.
She was a more versatile scorer. She was just more versatile.
That's what I'm talking about, Show.
She was, bro, especially Flowers.
That's why I don't do NBA.
Hey, Showtime, especially Flowers. Hey, coach, especially Flowers. Flowers had the perimeter game. She had the midi.
Who's Flowers?
She had the long ball.
Who's Flowers?
Yeah, you gotta stop it. Cause Maz, what if I told you?
What's the name? What's the name? Flo something? What's her name?
Flage?
Yeah. Flage was the better scorer than her, bro.
She was the freshman. The freshman.
She was a better scorer than that girl, bro.
Don't you know in the championship game
she was a better scorer than that girl?
Don't you know in the championship game she was
what's Angel Reese's offensive package?
In the plus blocks, and they won the game. How you got a minus? How you only started with a
I'm
minus?
not, bro. Hold on, bro. You're arguing stuff down that arguing. Listen, there's no question that Angel Reese. There's no question that Angel Reese is a better defensive player, better rebounder. I'm not arguing that, McCall. Is that your name, McCall? I'm not arguing that, bro. I'm saying this. You act like Angel Reese was some big time versatile scorer. No, she wasn't.
You're saying that wrong.
But nobody said that though. All I said, we're not talking about. Hold on, Key. Time out, Maz. I did. Anybody on this panel could contest. I never say Angel Reese was the best scorer in college basketball. I specifically asked you about the 2023 team when you said Angel Reese wasn't the most prolific scorer on that team. In the points per game,
he said prolific scorer.
Oh my God! Points less than her. And then I asked you. You brought up Alexis Morris, and I told you what does she do better? And you mentioned she's more versatile. Don't you know Alexis Morris in 2023 shot 23%?
Hey, bro, you use prolific scorer with Angel Reese?
Don't you know Alexis Morris in 5 to 8 feet from the rim shot 31%? How is that versatile? See, this is what I'm talking about.
Hey, bro, why are you using the word prolific scorer with Angel Reese?
Hey, Prince, it's versatile. It's versatile because she take those shots. It's not that she make them. It's the fact
trying to say she's a
why are you using prolific scorer with Angel Reese?
You coach, right? Coach, you coach, right?
Yeah,
just because you got a player on your team that takes a 3, that makes a layup, and shoots a midi, doesn't mean they're the most versatile player on your team.
No, that means they sit on the bench.
Let's be real here, man.
Listen,
who's ever used the word prolific scorer with Angel Reese?
That's why you said she's versatile because she takes those shots. Angel Reese knew her game. Why would Angel Reese know that's not her game?
But why is he saying a prolific scorer with Angel Reese though? That's crazy.
So mad.
Well, it depends on what your definition of prolific is.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to get an understanding, y'all. Let's not talk on top of each other. Hold on a second. Maz, so you're saying you're basically talking about the back. Now y'all gotta understand, Matt. See, I know Maz. Hold on, Prince.
Hey, that Prince guy, this is crazy, bro. He said prolific scorer. Wow.
Hold on, Prince. Hold on. Give me a second. Maz,
it's all good, bro.
Maz, you know what Maz likes to do? He don't believe you like that unless you got a bag. That's what that's his
What is the bag?
I'm not talking about. I mean, maybe Showtime. Before I go, bro. Can I just say it one more time, please? Before I go.
Go.
I gotta go. And maybe I can articulate it better for McCall or in coach.
Break down.
Even though Angel Reese led the team in scoring, doesn't mean she's the best scorer. Like Like, we know basketball, right? It doesn't mean that, right? We've seen other players lead the team in scoring, but they're not the team's best scorer. Maybe that's just what was called on in that particular series, season, or fucking stretch. That's number one. Number two is this. I'm saying that Angel Reese, offensively, at LSU, she was not prolific. That's a fact. That's a crazy terminology to even use that word. And then she was not no versatile, all-time, like, great scorer. She was good at what she did at times, finishing around the rim. That's it. Nothing special.
I'm confused at what you even
Offensive
talking
rebound.
about. Showtime, how you let them get away with this?
And
Showtime, I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'm out, man.
The dude at the bottom talk about it.
Hey, you folks have a good day, man.
Shut
I'm about to get ready for this game 3. I got money on OKC, man. I'm out.
You got.
What are you even talking about? Come on, man.
Right. I'm about to do the same thing, fellas. It's been fun. I'm going to go watch this game 3 too and get ready for it.
I've been waiting on him. I'm different.
But that's what I said a second ago. When I started asking about best player, he started talking about scoring and scoring package.
Let me help
That's
y'all
two
out
different
for a
things.
second. Let me teach y'all something, bro. Y'all gotta let people talk though. You gotta let them talk. You gotta let them talk, man.
Homie was talking crazy.
Yeah, but sometimes just let them talk. See, you gotta let them flow. So then you see y'all don't. So man,
he went from talking about you the best player.
Let me help you out, my brother.
His tone changed.
Let me help you out, my brother. Flaw J was not better than Angel Reese at nothing.
No, not as a
shooting. But shooting. She was a better. She could shoot the ball better. I mean, a guard should be able to shoot better than a big, right? I'm just saying. Number 2, okay, Lexus Morris. If you want to say she's better at scoring the ball, like dribble, pull up from 3 levels.
I can't even say that though.
She had the benefit of Angel though. She had the benefit of playing with Angel.
Maybe
I'm
not.
Confused. Like just.
You can't even say that though.
Showtime, let me ask you a question, Showtime. Let me ask you a question, Showtime.
What's everybody criteria?
Do you think I'm gonna give you an NBA term, Showtime. Do you think DeMar DeRozan is a better scorer than Shaquille O'Neal?
Thank you.
No.
I was gonna go to Shaq.
No, not at all.
No.
So what are we talking about? That's why I say I don't know what these dudes is doing with these terms. They come up in here with these this person got a bag, that person got a bag. What are you talking about? Man, can you put the ball in the basket or not? I don't care if you can shoot a 3 just because you got a pretty man. Come on, man. You know how many dudes with a black top right now with a pretty jump shot but can't hit it?
But Prince, but if you ask Mr. Mads, he will tell you LeBron ain't got no bag. I think a lot of people say LeBron.
That's the NBA 2K players that's trying to come here talking basketball. That's what that is.
He kept saying versatile, and why I need to be versatile when you can't stop my first move?
Exactly.
I thought the game was to put the ball in the basket. I didn't know it had to be pretty.
And that's what he was looking at when he mentioned those players. He mentioned players that can dribble, shoot, and score versus looking at just score.
Y'all gotta
but think about it. He started the conversation saying, "Can Chicago win?"
I'm just saying, let people talk. Y'all gotta let them finish. Trust me, Mr. Mads is a debater, man. You gotta let him finish.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me on. I gotta get up out of here, man. I put in the group chat. I put in the super chat earlier. I said that I think they need Christy Size because I think she did a good job with the Indiana Fever right before the second half of the season. She turned their season around. She did a really good job with that. The spell check kept messing up my message, so I don't know if y'all really got a chance to see it like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
I
think I got an echo. Who is that? Yeah, I think people get scoring and shooting mixed up with each other. Angel was the big dog of that team. No doubt about it. We ain't finna confuse that. Mr. Mads came up here because he wanted to cook Angel Reese, and he couldn't cook old Showski. That's just what it is. Hey, Mr. Mads, nice try. But I tell you what though, You said, well, now you can talk, but people be strong. Man, Mr. Maz, man, we go back 5 years. I really, to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm mad at y'all because Mr. Maz was finna go left field. I was finna put him in the trick bag. Y'all ain't let him talk. I was finna put Maz was finna walk himself into a trick bag when y'all mentioned something about black women. I'm just saying, yeah, y'all ain't catching. Y'all interrupt him, man. You finna take the show left. Y'all really saved him, man. Y'all saved him. Y'all don't realize it. Y'all ain't even catch it. Y'all ain't even catch it. They missed it. Mr. Man's finna go straight
so much off the wall stuff, man. It was hilarious.
I called him when he asked, was Angel Reese the best player on the LSU team? When he said that, he ain't like how he responded. I already knew what he was.
My man started the conversation saying, "Hey, can Chicago win with her as the best player?" I said, "Right now, no. In the future, yes." And then he went to changing it and moving the goalpost to talk about she don't score better than this person because I can cross over and hit a midi. Don't make me a better scorer because you can score on a post and hit it in the block. I mean, score on the block. That don't make you. Now you can say she's not as fancy a score. Cool, bet we give you that. Yeah. But when you talk about that, man, he changed the subject, changed the criteria several times. Once you challenge them on it, that's what I think it comes down to. Let's just say this: you don't like Angel Reese. Cool, we can leave it at that.
But you see how I got him though. I put the facts on the table. Did he argue?
He couldn't.
And Showtime, let's be honest though, Showtime. It ain't that many Enriques in the WNBA. This is not the NBA. It ain't that many. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about a bag? Like either they 10 to 15 or they 15 to 30. It ain't no. A lot of these players in the WNBA don't got no in between game like that. They ain't hitting no crossovers from the elbow like that. You got about 4 or 5 players in the league that actually can shoot that shot.
They don't get it. But look, I know a lot of people. They think I just talk. Look here, bro. If you feel like we capping, I drop the link like always. Let you come up. But if you get caught slipping, you get out of line. I'm gonna turn your lights out every time. I got the facts. You can't argue facts. Now you saw the chump that was running their mouth earlier. Did they hit the link? Nope. Just saying, man.
That's what most of them do. I look at some of the comments. I'll come back and probably look at one of your clips, and I see some of the comments, man. Or I'll watch something like the post game. You see the comments. I'm like, man, these clowns with non-basketball related comments that sit behind keyboards and type letters and characters on the screen.
Scary. Yeah, I don't look at, man. 9 times out of 10 ain't got time for them. But when I got time, when I want to play ball, they don't want to play ball with me. See, that's what I don't like. They just talk because it's free. But we gotta stop. But you gotta understand something. The NBA and WNBA is 2 totally different leagues. The leading scorer before, but I think not last year, the year before that, they averaged like 23, 24 points a game.
It was Asia.
Sue Bird has the assist record, right? But in her prime, she averaged 5 assists a game. She led the league in assists, averaging 5 assists a game. Think about that. That in history of the NBA, nobody have led the league in assists with 5 assists a game. Come on now, that's crazy. But the league is it's 2 totally different. The WNBA is big. It's dominated by bigs. It's always been a big league.
Yep.
Exactly.
I've been listening all day. So that's why I was laughing in the chat, dog. We know Maz, dog. We know this is what he does, dog. That's why I was laughing in the chat. That's why I was laughing.
Me and him argue. See, they don't know. Me and Maz
argue all the time, dog.
But I know Maz. They don't.
Yeah.
Maz
that's why I'm telling people in the chat, bro.
Maz a good. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, what y'all thinking in y'all mind, that's what it is. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
say it. I'm not gonna say it. What y'all been saying in the chat, that's what it is. And me and him have disagreed on certain stuff. You know,
Exactly.
like that. Whatever y'all thinking, what y'all thinking he don't like, that's what it is. I think they just.
It starts snowing at my house.
I've been listening to Mass for a year.
I gotta cut to my
I
brother
really just
too
been waiting on.
now.
Honestly, AB, I really just been waiting on Mass. I hope he hear this. I don't do NBA.
And so you know, man.
I've been waiting. I know Mass the troll. I know Mass gonna ask an outlandish question that's cynical and got a different meaning to it. I already know what he does.
Well, man, hey.
I was laughing in the back, dog. I was laughing in the chat, dog. I was laughing.
Hey, bro, I'm in San Diego and it starts snowing in here.
Hey, AB, they didn't catch me. See, I'm mad.
No, they didn't.
I'm really mad. I'm really mad y'all was talking over him. See, I like to let people talk so I can fry their ass. But look,
yeah,
because when y'all said something about black women, did you see how defensive he gets? See, y'all ain't peeped that. See, y'all.
Yeah, he did.
See, y'all let him off the hook. That was gonna take it somewhere else. See, I'm here for the bullshit.
So you stupid, dog. That's why I know you, bro.
You can't trust. Don't come.
I was crying in the chat.
You better come correct. You gonna slip up and say something and get correct now. Y'all let him out the hook.
And you know,
he said,
and I know I so do it. So sneaky. So sneaky, dog. Show let you get away with it, then he'll come right back. But you said.
That's how he learned.
I'm mad at y'all, bro.
I already know you finna go somewhere because you start smiling. Hey, y'all, when Show starts smiling, that means that conniving finna come. He finna hit you with a left or a right, man.
Y'all messed up my whole. Oh, that trick, man.
I gotta go, man. Y'all be cool. Excuse the takeover on the way, man.
All right, Prince.
Yes, sir, Zo.
What say?
Oh man. No, he said he gotta go. He gotta remember he gotta excuse the takeover in a few minutes.
I'm mad at y'all though. I'm mad at y'all.
How y'all laughing?
School, you know too.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. When they talk, you listen. You don't do too much talking. Now, some people, they just saying retarded stuff. But somebody like Mash, let them talk.
Yeah.
You gotta let Mash talk.
Let him cook himself. Because he gonna cook himself.
That's what's gonna happen.
He gonna walk himself into oblivion.
Talking to you, helping him out. I'm mad.
That's what I'm saying, D. That's what I'm saying, D. Green. Let him talk. Just let him talk, and then you just come with yours. You be me.
He was going. These ain't Reese folks. Hey, I tell you what. If you come up in here, think you know what you're talking about.
I tell you what. Angel Reese got hard way in college in a 3-on-3 level.
Man, look,
she got a championship in her own. You better leave that woman alone.
Hey,
she doing something right.
All I can tell everybody is
exactly.
Look, I'm just look. This is what it is with me. Look, you don't have to like Angel Reese to me. I'm not even saying that. Look, I'm against the hate.
Yeah.
It's like people. It's like me with LeBron. I'm not a LeBron fan, but some things I feel like. Okay, this time it's a time and place to cook to get at people. I feel like certain things LeBron said, yeah, we gotta cook it at. Certain things, nah, leave that alone. Some they be piling on them like with the LeBron stuff.
It's respect.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Stuff, like certain things, I don't. You look at my channel. I don't have LeBron hate videos. Like
nah, you don't.
Person, like I don't move like that. But it's certain things like. It's a time and a place for everything, right?
Well,
I feel like y'all, a lot of these people don't even know what they be talking about. They just going out what they seeing on the internet about Angel Reese.
Second and third hand information.
So then
instead of doing their due diligence,
they're gonna
doing their research.
They're gonna embarrass themselves because they don't know because they don't even know what they saying was forced. It was forced in your face. It's not even fact.
Yep. Nope. And then when you break the facts to them, they get upset.
Oh, that's the best.
Hey, Style.
That's why I be laughing, dog. That's why I laugh. Go ahead, Show. Go ahead.
Hey, Style. This one, look, he wasn't finna be nice though. He can't. I know how Maz is, because Maz got respect for me. That's why he came out like that. He got respect for me. He respect me as a man, because he know how I'm coming. But look, he was finna go left field. He was finna say something else. That's what I wanted him to do. Because I don't like people just coming from me. Let me know how you really feel. That's why I wanted him to let me know how he really feels. When I talk, I'm letting you know how I feel. This is how I feel. This is how I see you.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna give you the logic behind it. I got logic behind it.
Got to be smart in these streets, man. These YouTube streets, man.
That man said flowers.
I'm like, flowers. Yeah, me started to think. I'm like,
look, man. I'm a type of coach that I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care how you shoot the ball. I don't care what your percentage is. Did we win the game? That's all that matters to me. Did we win the game?
That's it.
Most important.
And then if we didn't, we'll lie to it.
Cause scrub, you're not gonna have stats on your championship ring. That mother gonna say world champ.
That's it. And ain't gonna say MVP. And ain't gonna say you missed 300 shots.
It ain't gonna say none of that. It's gonna say. Am I right, Coach Green? It's gonna say national champ, state champ.
Our championship ring just came in this week. We got players on our team getting one, and she only played 8 minutes a game. So,
hey, congratulations! Hey, hey, Coach. Them players, them babies that played 8 minutes. Guess what? They're a state champion.
Remember that,
exactly.
Hey, Coach, they gonna show that ring. They gonna show their ring. They go, hey, I'm a state champ. You can say what you want. Oh man, you average 2 points. Hey, I'm a state champ. Man, you trash. I'm a trash state champ.
That's what that made you, because I got championship.
Exactly.
What's he doing in the NBA? All those
hey, Scrub, you were cheering for me.
Yeah,
Yep. You can call him what you want, but guess what? He's an NBA champ.
You gotta call me champion at the end of it.
Hey, remember that crazy stat they had with
you can say you can
about he was LeBron. I'm like, yeah, because he was on LeBron's teams. That's why he was successful.
Hey. You can say what you want about my brother's show, but guess what? He's a champion.
Hey, homie, you talking about some ring culture is the worst. Only people that say they only say that because your favorite player
are losers.
Hey, you think Tyler Marsh like it when Shaq comes to him about the rings?
Come on, man.
Hell no, man. He hates that. He hates that.
Look, man.
I be laughing. That boy Shaq be like, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of, I was so, man.
Hey, my man
Hey, B, you just don't know. I was hoping to God he was.
I already know. So, bro, I know, bro. We know Maz, dog. We know Maz.
Sure had the big red button ready to press it, and everyone just kept talking. So he's like,
"Hey!" So people in the chat was getting hot. people in the chat was getting hot at Maz. I'm like, bro, this is what he does, bro.
Hey, to be honest with you, Maz make everybody mad.
He do.
You make
Yeah,
everybody mad.
that's
But
him. That's his
I'm gonna tell you
personality.
something
That's
though.
his
I'm gonna
personality.
tell you something though. If he would have went that black woman route, boy, he would have bust this show right over. Look,
Oh, for
hey,
sure.
what about black women?
Oh man.
Y'all kept talking over the man though. I'm like, Lord, they done bailed him out. Oh,
Yeah.
And that's why Show be like, hey man, y'all chill out.
Man? Why are we saving them from themselves?
Dog,
They don't want to be saved.
If he said once he said that, dog, that would open up a whole can of worms, dog.
You thought that was interrupted before. That really would have lost anything on that.
That would open up a whole can of worms, dog.
See, I already know. See, y'all don't see. Look, trust me, y'all. I play crazy. I sit back and act like I don't know what's going on. I can tell what you finna say by the way you start talking. I already know what angle you finna come from. See, I already know.
Who was that one dude in here? He said the reason the league. He said the dude.
He said let BX and Maz. Nah, I can't do that, bro. That's nah. They not Matt BX. I can't let BX in the WNBA community. He ain't nah. Third people, I just can't let. Nah, I can't let them.
They go where they at.
Nah. They don't know how to.
Yeah, they. Yeah,
nah.
we got to leave where they at. Yeah.
I would have said
I
know that's what I wanted. And the women in here, I was gonna sit back and let these great women in the chat. They won't come up here and fry Mr. Mays. They were gonna come up here and fry Mr. Mays.
Oh man.
He don't even know, but we got some killers in the chat. You don't even know. Oh man, y'all, hey,
so you got some them line that's on your chat? No, man.
I don't even know. Let me read these super. Oh yeah, let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, shout out to my boy Scott. Hey, prayers to you, man.
Yeah, prayers to your moms, man.
Yeah, prayers to moms, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know we talked about out the record. Yeah, I'm gonna keep in touch with you, man. Hit you up, see how she doing. But yeah, let me finish reading these super chat. By the way, hey man, y'all, I might do. You know what? I'll do another show tomorrow afternoon too. I'll do a show. Yeah, we do because it's still a couple things we ain't talk about. So I can do it. I'll do another show tomorrow. Let me read these super chats. Shout out to Miss Goody Two Shoes. She said Angel Reese the leading scorer for points per game in LSU history. Yup. She had a I was gonna get to that, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking at one time.
He had to go.
See, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta let people talk, and then hit them with a buzz saw. You feel me? He was just gonna get hit with that buzz saw. But
hey, just invite it back tomorrow then, man.
he said Flowers. He said Flowers better score than Angel. So
I mean that's his opinion, but
Flowers a better scorer, y'all. Flowers. Shout out to my boy Dre. He said
I got my flowers.
AJ, you silly dog. You silly. What's the Miss Carnations?
Shout out to Tate. Shout out to Tate in the super chat. He said, yeah, he better run. Fact of the matter is, Angel holds the scoring record for LSU in history for points per game. She is number one.
Thank you.
Record books. And Timmy A.
Thank you.
Timmy A. said You let them talk enough, they reveal themselves.
Exactly.
And that's spot on right there.
Oh yeah, shoot, man, come on, dog. Wasn't she the most improved player in the SEC? Come on, dog.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We don't want to talk about
it. My boy said Flowers. I'm looking in the chat. I'm confused. I'm like, Flowers? Hold on. Who is Flowers? Everybody chat like Flowers. Hey, somebody said Flowers. Man, get him off the panel.
No, what the other dude said? He said that the reason the W wasn't succeeding because they like girls.
Oh my God, yo, that dude don't even know.
Man, that was the most asinine come in. I'm like, bro, shut up.
I think, but here's the thing. But y'all, listen to this though. Listen to this. Like, pay attention though. Pay attention. Let them talk now. He said they have a problem with that, right? But y'all got a problem at Angel being attractive though. Do it make sense?
But that's where the hate comes from.
No, it don't make sense, man. They hate.
Think about this, D Green. Do this make sense? They get mad at the women because of obvious reasons, right? I'm not gonna say it. But then you get Reese in the league, and y'all mad because she's attractive though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
and she a needle mover, show. And she a needle mover, show. Let's not forget that she's a needle mover, bro. She commands the room when she enters the room.
How many WNBA players get invited to the Met Gala?
Right. But this one,
she pretty and she can ball.
Another thing too, bro. Like, I'm saying, just because you guys hate Angel, don't get mad at us because we love her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get mad at people because they like LeBron. I don't get mad at you because you like Kevin Durant.
Nope.
I don't get mad at you because you like CeCe. I literally don't care.
Hey, Shaw, I got a question.
Thank you.
So I ain't watched you for long, but were they doing the fashion walks like they doing now before Angel got to the league?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
No, they weren't.
Mm-hmm. No, there wasn't. No, there was not. And I've been watching WNBA since the beginning.
Exactly.
Go ahead, fam.
The league and the way they're promoting the league. If you notice right now, who do they promote? They're promoting and changing the brand of the league. And I'm only saying this because this is what I did with branding and marketing outside of coaching basketball. They're rebranding the whole league.
So, coach, you already know.
If Angel was a different complexion, it would be different. You have Cover Girl, you have all these other people involved with this league. The problem is you got a black female who's confident and attractive that is doing what she's doing. You can't put Caitlin.
And they hate it.
But that's why they're doing this. That's why they're doing the runway, because they're trying to change the way we look at them and see them as females, see them as athletes, and respect them all, not just individuals. Because it's a brand.
Exactly.
She's the perfect person.
Exactly.
And that's why you see this whole culture shift of trying to promote them and show the behind the scenes of them as real life people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just started.
Yes, it's a change. Yep, it's a changing of the guards, coach. It's a changing of the guards, man. And I'm here for it, man. I'm happy for these young ladies, man. They need their flowers, bro. They need it, dog. They need it.
I think her second year at LSU, that LSU started doing the walkway thing.
Yeah,
the walkway thing. Yeah.
And that was
because remember, Unravel was doing that too.
It started with her social media presence.
Exactly.
So hold on, time out.
Exactly.
So that's why they've been quiet about them numbers. Well, I don't really been paying attention to what everybody been saying, but somebody sent me the numbers. So that's why they've been quiet about the numbers. So cause when they saying that
ain't been doing too hot.
So they was saying when she hurt that they ain't gonna do no numbers, but
Oh, so they doing. So let me guess. Show them the numbers is doing. The numbers is doing well. They don't want to show it.
Did they tune in to watch on the bench?
You see, they don't want to talk about that now.
Now, didn't they get their head buzzed by 20 last night?
Yeah.
Y'all notice though. Y'all notice like they haven't really been going to it. Maybe AJ, you on it, like you pay attention to that side all the time. Have they been talking about the numbers every game? Why?
No,
they haven't.
And what it is if they do talk about it, they switching it and saying that's still her impact, or people are watching to see her on the. Somebody commented said people are watching to see her on the bench.
You don't get no. Oh my! Oh,
who does that?
No. Where do these people come from? What is their lot? Who is teaching these people sense?
I think it was in my last video in the comment section. They were saying stuff like that. That was
you know,
because I mentioned 19,000 people still showed up to watch the Chicago versus Fever game with no Caitlin Clark, and people was like, "Well, I watched it just to see her on the bench with the paper." I'm like,
"Come on, stop it." Nah, you don't need to cuss them out. You don't need to cuss them out, scrub. This is how they do it.
You know, it shows if you promote your product the right
Thank
way,
you. Thank you.
Support.
Thank you.
That's it. It's that simple.
Hey, bro, and it's not hard. They could go ahead.
What's superstar on Golden State?
There is none. There is none.
Every night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Joe Latham and Peter
Thank you, because
their team.
Thank you.
I would say this. Look
at and show they're playing basketball. They're playing good basketball.
Playing basketball.
Look at the commenting around the league now with her not playing. They're talking about basketball right now. When she comes back, the other narratives come back into play. You ain't heard no player talking about they getting racial comments and all that other stuff now. Playing the Indiana Fever. When she comes back, everybody talking basketball now, and the numbers are good because you got a good product.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
It ain't even one player; it's one specific narrative of a player. That's what they focus on, and now that's what happened. That's why they're not talking
exactly
because it goes
because
trying to say all along.
Yeah, and they don't want to see him as being wrong. You
can no longer say Indiana the only one that got sold out arenas. It wasn't like that last year.
It wasn't even last year.
No, hell no, it wasn't like that last year because Atlanta was selling out.
New York was selling out.
Don't tell you it did.
Exactly.
Vegas versus Chicago, Asia versus Angel did numbers too. 1.2.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Show. Yes, it did. But they ain't talk about it.
The playoffs was record breaking, even without CC. The finals was record breaking without CC. You know what the difference is? More people watching. It's that simple sometimes, bro. It's that simple.
Yeah, that final series was good. I enjoyed it.
And that's that effect though. When you get none, unfortunately, and it's not no knock on her team. She got a great team. Indiana's a great team. The problem is when you watch people talk about watch basketball other games, and the people that are tuned in are real basketball people. They're watching basketball.
Exactly.
When you get that,
and
that click with them, and I'm on, and I like I said, some of our rival schools is in Indiana. That we play collegiate is in Indiana.
Okay.
So when it comes down to different beats playing there versus when we play anywhere else, the three teams we play in Indiana, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So Indiana just have a different type of fan. Look at the Pacers. The fan base is just different. It's not just in women's sports. It's different in Indiana. It's how they are.
It's the whole state. It's the whole state.
Exactly.
It's the whole state.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, tomorrow, we gonna cook tomorrow too, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Shout out to all my donors out there. I hope I ain't go too heavy shit and throw people off.
I came in on you throwing somebody out.
Nah, you was good, show. You was good, man. Good show.
I really be trying not to go that hard like that, but it needs
Hey,
to
but
happen.
sometimes, so you gotta go march on man Randy Savage, man. You gotta go from the top of the turnbuckle, man, and just hit him.
Trolling, like I don't know who that dudes was that, like, bro, like you instead of talking like y'all got it like that, bro. Let's talk. Let's really talk then.
He
Like,
said, "Don't talk. I tell you to."
Like they keep
AJ,
talking,
you silly dog. AJ showing the flowers.
like for real though, like they talking like everything, like your favorite player, Angel Wilson, or Fee or something, bro. Like, no, bro, stop it. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, ain't nobody on those 2 levels yet in the
Yeah,
WWE.
bro.
Nah, man, nah. It's just like it's just like what y'all brothers was saying. Now, this is their second year in the league. Give them time to develop, dog.
Exactly.
Why would we give
Give them
them
time to
Instant
develop.
gratification. You know
Yeah.
you know how these people do now. Don't make no sense to me.
Exactly.
But
Hey, DJ DMV, I want you to come on tomorrow. Then I'm gonna open up the panel. I want the ladies to come on. I had women on here when I first started opening up the panels. They've been coming on. I just don't want nobody to get confused thinking I'm finna. See, I talk to I'm gonna put this on record. See, I don't go hard like this on the women. I have to go hard on this, like on these guys. They coming up in here trolling us. We ain't bothering them, and they think they know basketball until I get to really talking. See, I was chilling at first. Y'all saw that. I was chill. I was cool. I was on my best behavior. But they keep coming at that thing. They gonna press us. Man, ain't nobody pressing us. Man, stop playing. That link be dropped. If you want the smoke, come get it.
they do
Shout
do
out
this
to
like
everybody. I gotta do the
Sheryl
NBA. I gotta do the NBA finals. Appreciate everybody. We'll be back in tomorrow afternoon. Salute.
Hey, good stuff, y'all.